ton of major stars inside Fenway Park. Friday was fun. Saturday was a blast. What do we have in store here on Sunday? Carl Ravitch, take it away.
KC, thank you. Welcome, everyone. Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN is presented by Capital One. What's in your wallet? As Alex Cora said, there's a little bit of a
God damn it.
building we didn't experience.
Why'd I do that?
Playing a little jazz outside, appropriate, certainly given the Yankees' acquisition of the guy named Jazz Chisholm. We'll talk more about him in a moment. The Yankee fans have been out in full force here at Fenway Park.
Gotta update the thumbnail and the title, because my dumbass didn't change it. There we go. There we go. And there we go. There we go. So now it'll refresh, and then it'll be correct.
Alex Cora on a new 3-year, $21+ million deal for some stability, and now you try to add some pieces. Our pieces tonight, of course, the best. David Cohn, Eduardo Perez, and we will soon be joined by Buster Olney. We'll get to Jazz Chisholm in a moment.
What is up, motherfuckers and party people? How's everybody doing today? Tonight is Sunday Night Baseball. Sunday Night Baseball, not on Nesson. It's on ESPN. At ESPN. ESPN.
That Judge and Soto have put up. They're Ruth and Garrett type numbers. So you gotta have big time support.
The trade deadline is in about a little less than 48 hours. So we made some trades, or a trade. Well, the Yankees also made a trade. They acquired Jazz Chisholm from the Marlins, so he's in the lineup tonight. We acquired Danny Jansen from the Blue Jays. He's our catcher now, except he's playing DH tonight. But so we have him now, and we have DFA'd Reese McGuire. It sounds like they wanted nothing to do with him. So no more Reese McGuire.
They didn't rely so much in the end of the game on Judge and Soto. It was guys like Gleyber Torres, and now you extend the lineup a little bit. There was a little bit of a smile on Aaron Boone.
So the lineup for the Yankees tonight, we have the Yankees. Starting pitcher is Carlos Rodon. He has a 4.42 ERA in 21 games played this year.
They're going to have to lean on the secondary.
114 innings pitched and 122 strikeouts. So he doesn't have a lot of strikeouts, but
that had the comeback hits.
he's been not. I'm not worried about him tonight. Tanner Houck. Sorry, for the Red Sox tonight. He has a 2.71 ERA in 20 games pitched this year. 114 strikeouts and 123 innings pitched. Starting lineup for the Yankees is Alex Verdugo leads off in right field. Juan Soto's batting second in left field. Aaron Judge bats third at DH. Austin Wells batting fourth at catcher. Newly acquired Jazz Chisholm Jr. in center field. Gleyber Torres batting sixth at second base. Ben Rice batting seventh at first base. Anthony Volpe batting eighth at shortstop. And Oswaldo Cabrera batting ninth at third base. For the Red Sox, Jarren Duran leads off in center field. Rob Refsnyder bats second in left field. Connor Wong bats third at the catcher spot. Rafael Devers bats fourth at third base. Tyler O'Neill bats fifth in right field. Romy Gonzalez bats sixth at first base. Danny Jansen bats seventh at DH. Ceddanne Rafaela bats eighth at shortstop. And Jamie Westbrook bats ninth at second base. There is some rain in the forecast for tonight. It is approaching fast.
How that plays out on a warm, humid night with a chance of rain later this evening, we'll find out. But it's how
there ain't gonna be a chance of rain later. It's gonna be a chance of rain like any minute. Actually, no. It says like 7:30 now is when it's gonna be there. I don't know if we'll see a rain delay. Fenway is usually pretty good about not having rain delays, but just depends on how hard it's gonna be.
Trade deadline is less than 48 hours away. ABC, baby, always be closing. Our first pitch is coming up.
people play slots at Turning Stone for more chances to win. More jackpots like these.
Yeah, rain will be there very soon.
Turning you into a winner. Turning Stone Resort Casino.
I mean, it could be rain that we play through, but we'd have to play through it like all night. I'm anticipating a possibly long night, that we could be here a while. But this could be indeed a long night, but hopefully not. Hopefully we can just get through this game.
We're here to protect the life you've built.
Without any troubles.
More people play slots at Turning Stone for more chances to win. More jackpots like these. At Turning Stone, we are turning you into a winner. Turning Stone Resort Casino.
There are many ways to do things. At Old Dominion Freight Line, we do them this way. This way has people who start early, people who care and inspire each other to do things the way they should be done. This way uses technology and goes the extra mile. To deliver your promises on time.
Yes, first pitch is at 7:10 tonight, so that's quickly approaching. Trade deadline, like I said, is it's the July 30th at 6 p.m. is the trade deadline. Shit could be wild.
We're just keeping tabs on arrivals.
While enjoying your hotel's view of the harbor.
Is that what that is?
And their well-reviewed clam chowder.
That's all they had.
Yeah.
And are those your kids dressed as Boston lobstermen?
Not our kids.
We're not?
Hun.
With millions of possibilities, you can be a fan of any U.S. city. Booking.com, booking.yeah.
Ion. Electrified. Hungoat Tire.
King C. Gillette is an award-winning lineup. Men's Health's best beard trimmer for beginners, among Men's Journal's best beard shampoos and washes, and GQ's best beard conditioners for soft, no-itch facial hair. Your beard is our trim. These are your tools. King C. Gillette.
Why would you ever take less when you can live months with a double-stacked taco, a beefy 5-layer burrito, a Chalupa Supreme, and a drink, all for just $7. It's time to stop settling and get what you deserve. You deserve to get Lux for less. Introducing the $7 Lux Cravings Box, only at Taco Bell.
Back here on Sunday Night Baseball, so Jazz Chisholm showed up to Fenway Park at 5:41 Eastern Time. According to reports, the plane landed around 3:30. There is some traffic. There's a tunnel that's closed, but it took him about 2 hours to get here. And there's Aaron Boone. Welcome to his newest edition. Hat backwards, got the bling on, got the belt on. And the Jazz Chisholm era, which takes you through at least 2026, has begun. And he just said, look, man, I am clean shaven. He is a New York Yankee right now, and we're looking forward to seeing Chisholm here. You know, machines were designed.
I'm not happy about it. I like Jazz Chisholm, and I don't want him to be a Yankee. But that happens. Players I like go to the Yankees.
Too soon. In baseball, we have pitching machines and iPads are everywhere. We've adopted the term and applied it to humans. Albert Pujols' nickname is actually the Machine. You got Aaron Judge.
At least it's not a player that I really like. Like Juan Soto.
Once upon a time, the Yankees produced championships like a well-oiled... Right, you get it. But they haven't won a title since 2009, so we will ask our analysts here, including Buster, in a word, the New York Yankees are... Cody, what are the New York Yankees today?
Powerhouse. For 2 words. For 1 word, straight power.
Healthy. I see them getting healthier and faster right now with Jazz Chisholm in that lineup.
All right, Buster, you get a word for where the Yankees are right now.
Yeah, improving with the addition, Carl, of Jazz Chisholm. Look, they're still in the marketplace looking for other help. A couple relievers, ideally a left-hander and a right-hander, and also another infield bat. The Red Sox also have added help, but they're looking for more. a right-handed hitting outfielder, first baseman perhaps, and a relief pitcher. All contenders this time of year, Carl, need a relief pitcher.
And everybody that is a fan of a team this time of the year, you want to know your team is acquiring, not selling. Starting lineup looks like this. Where will Chisholm eventually end up? To be determined. Boone did say before the game, we might think about him in a leadoff spot, but he really likes what Verdugo's been doing lately and believes he's about to go on a heater. This is the two-game set so far that's produced 57 hits. We've had 23 pitching changes. You go on the mound tonight as a starter, Houck or Rodon Coney. Do you know that there's a little more added pressure to go deeper than maybe you would otherwise be expected?
Absolutely. It's a great point. You feel that when you're a starting pitcher after watching the first two games, which were just barn-burning games. So, yes. Absolutely.
Yeah, the first two games of these series were slugfests.
Here we go, Sunday Night Baseball.
And we're off.
Verdugo, and that is in there for strike one at 92.
Rain is expected soon, very soon.
Big mix of a slider, a sinker. He'll throw a split and an occasional cutter. The next one to Verdugo swings, sends this one to left center. It is deep, and it will go off the wall, high off
God
the
damn
wall.
it.
Fielded. Verdugo
So Alex Verdugo gets a double to start the game off.
Maybe that is the heater that Aaron Boone was talking about. Great start for Verdugo and the Yankees.
Great approach by Verdugo, going the other way. Look, everyone knows a single ball pitcher, you want to get them early in the game before they settle in. And Tanner Houck right here not being able to settle in with this opposite field shot off the wall for a double.
The table now set for Soto and Judge.
2 pitches into the game, already giving up a double. Here comes Juan Soto.
This guy, Juan Soto.
He's just pitching around to him.
The first one.
Ball one.
Since the 1st of June, Soto and Judge combined 441 with runners in scoring position and an OPS of 1472. Was close, but it's outside. It's 2 balls and no strikes.
Come on.
Harley is calling balls and strikes behind home plate. Look at the numbers for Soto individually. We have Verdugo on second. Devers will field it. Verdugo stays at second base.
There you go.
And Soto is retired.
So they got Juan Soto out, and Verdugo did not advance to third. So that'll be out number 1.
Situation would go, but you know Aaron Judge is on deck. You have to be 100% sure you're going to make it. But as soon as Devers attacks the ball right here, you can go. There's no way anyone's going to be able to get you at third base. Did not. And because he hesitated, he stays at second.
Well, here is Aaron Judge, who has hit 2 monster home runs in this series. One to dead center and one to the Sitco sign over the wall and left. That's first pitch. One thing that we have seen Judge do is that Alex Cora said his ability to spit on the pitches moving away from him has changed dramatically. And look out, if you like being the best, Aaron Judge is in love. So are the Yankee fans with those numbers. The 1-0 on the way. And that one is a fair ball off the end of the bat.
God damn it. So that's going to make it a 1-0 ball game early on. God fucking damn it.
Number 96 on the season.
Aaron Judge better show me some teeth. Because, and there they are right there. He swung to left and the ball goes to right. Right off the end of the bat. Slider, right off the end. He's like, wait a second. I'll take it. Not only does he get a knock, but also an RBI. There's that smile.
One to Austin Wells, the catcher. Well, you get a weak ground ball from Soto and a bleeder off the end of the bat from Judge. You find yourselves down 2-0. Here comes Wells. Jazz Chisholm on deck. That's another big one on the corner. And Slider gets him ahead. 0-2. Jazz Chisholm, newest member of the Yankees, on deck.
Here's Jazz Chisholm. He's on deck,
he's got
sorry.
13 homers, 50 RBIs, and near 250 average. 0-2. Judge catches off first, and that's pulled foul. I saw that number. Tale of two pitchers. Rodon's ERA in the first is about 8 1/4. And Houck is the other way. First inning, 1 run, was allowed 17 games started, now 2.
Yeah, Tanner Houck's been kind of, I wouldn't say struggling too badly recently. No, it's not been great. It's not been great. I mean, not been terrible, not been great. Could be worse.
Barely touching the rubber. I mean, that is extreme first base side.
But the first half, he was lights out.
Swinging a hot bat lately. 8 homers on the season, and he takes another one.
There's a lot of sink right now that he has, trying to control that arm side. And look how close Devers and Rafaela are to the shortstop position. Devers already in that position. Rafaela cannot be on the other side because of the rules set last year.
Talk about advanced scouting. They are 15 feet apart. Wells hooks this one.
God fucking damn it. Alright, that actually saves us there. That actually saves us there. That ground rule double, that saves us.
Not squared up. 77.8 miles an hour off the bat, but the Yankees in business.
Well, Wells continues to get good at-bats, and the fact that he's able to dig that slider out and elevate it enough and keep it fair is the real story there. 20 inches of horizontal break on that sweeping slider to Houck. So impressive that Wells could just keep that fair.
What an opportunity for Jazz Chisholm to make a first impression with the Yankees. He bats. Runners at second and third, gets out of the way of that one. Remember, it was Derek Jeter originally who traded for Chisholm when he was with the Marlins. They became very, very close and still maintain that relationship. The 1-0. 1-1.
Well, as Aaron Boone told us, they called Derek Jeter, asked him about Chisholm before making this deal, and he absolutely endorsed it, and so did CC Sabathia.
What an opportunity. 1-1 swings.
So here is Jazz Chisholm.
Yeah, I think the Booney said that the word that were uttered by CC Sabathia was absa-bleepin-lutely.
Yeah.
I lost you on the bleeping.
I think that was intended. Judge off third. Wells off second. This by much, but a couple of good early takes. Wells.
Is that a great start?
That's Ben Drowsen right there. That was his hitting coach with the Marlins from 2020 to 2022 when Jazz Chisholm was just starting to feel real good at the plate.
Am I here early? No, you're not here early. Game just started. You're just in time. Game has started.
And he strikes out in his first Yankee plate appearance.
So Jazz Chisholm Jr. in his first at-bat as a Yankee
95 miles an hour,
strikes out.
And elevated. One of the things Jazz has so far has been showing weakness where early on in his career that was a major strength.
Here's Gleyber Torres trying to turn this into a crooked number. Ball one just off. How in his career a 2.11 ERA against the Yankees? Prior to the first inning, Gleyber was the only Yankee who had an extra base hit that was in the lineup against him. And he rockets
God fucking damn it.
Judge in. Wells rounds.
God damn it, dude.
And now they have Gleyber in a rundown. He will be tagged out. He does deliver 2 RBIs, both Judge and Wells.
Oh, they actually got Gleyber out in a rundown, though. So that is out number 3, but that fucking sucks, dude. It is now a 3-0 game.
He's not letting up, putting the pressure on the Red Sox.
You don't have to refresh on there, but yes, it is a 3-0 game.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that's perfect for you. With Venture X, earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy and turn everyday purchases into extraordinary trips. And get access to over 1,300 airport
Why aren't you refreshing?
You just check in and chill. Open up a world of possibilities with Capital One. What's in your world?
Jesus, are you going to take this long all night? Well, it is a 3-0 game. It doesn't want to update, but it is a 3-0 game.
The thrill of finding your path with the Nissan Pathfinder Rock Creek.
Get inside the game with the winner of the 2024 Sports Emmy Award.
Took way too long to update that.
Show, MLB Tonight.
How fun is this show?
Bringing you breakdowns.
If we can put him on the mound, this is what it looks like. This is what it feels like.
And live look-ins to the big moments as they happen.
There it goes! See ya! 11 strikeouts for Skeens.
This is going to be so much fun to watch.
MLB Tonight, only on MLB Network.
Good start for the Yankees. They're seeing things well. They get a 3-0 lead. Aaron Judge, sort of a seeing eye, single down the right field line. Glaber with a rocket to right, 106 miles an hour off his bat. He picks up Chisholm, who struck out with 2 on. As Jazz now takes to center field, gives a little wave to his fan group out in center. And now the Red Sox faithful get a chance to see their lineup. And this is a team that has scored a lot, hit a lot lately, with Duran, Rob Refsnyder, who's in left field batting second. Danny Jansen will hit 7th. He's the designated hitter just acquired for the Blue Jays. Why Danny Jansen?
Because he can pull the ball real well. Look, you got a lefty on the mound, and it is a right-handed hitter.
So here's the bottom of the first inning. Up comes Jaron Duran to lead off.
In this ballpark.
Veteran catcher, too. You get Connor Wong moving around the field a little bit. Alex Cora said that he can play other positions.
So Rodon takes the bump with a 3-0 lead. His first pitch into the All-Star MVP, Jaron Duran, and having a magical season for the Red Sox in the leadoff spot. 13 homers, 52 RBIs, doubles and triples machine. This time beats it into the ground, fielded cleanly by Torres.
That'll be out number 1.
Rodon to erase Duran.
Quickly on 2 pitches.
Carlos Rodon is going right. What is he doing and what's the results?
Well, we talked about he's kind of evolving as a pitcher, trying to turn into more of a 3 or even a 4-pitch pitcher than just a 2-pitch pitcher in his heyday. So be interesting to see the mix of pitches and the sequencing tonight, but still has a good fastball, still needs a good fastball.
Refsnyder bats now. First pitch. That's the fastball elevated, 95, ball 1. To Rob Refsnyder, having a good year offensively, 3-11, 4-25 as far as homers and RBIs.
So here's Rob Refsnyder, ball 1 to him, and that'll be ball 2.
And that is called strike down low on a
But what? Are you fucking kidding me?
There was a start that Rodon had June 15th. He was a
Am I the only one who just saw what I just...
Gave up 5 runs.
That was not a strike at all.
Prior to that, he had won 7 in a row. Remember, at that point, he was 9-2 with a 2.92 ERA. Since that game on June 15th,
Or maybe I'm the dumb
the
one.
Red Sox,
I don't know.
A 1-5.
Maybe check swings. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I'm tired.
They're certainly hoping that the last start is a jumping off point where he can continue. That's a good fastball away.
We've already seen 4 pitches in his repertoire in the first 2 hitters already, so an early clue is that he's going to mix it up a bit.
When everyone called strikes, you see that graphic last start. Here he comes working quickly. He bounced one up in there.
Not only has he thrown all 4, but he's thrown all 4 as well now with that slider to Refsnyder. Advantage Refsnyder's second time he faces Rodon.
Pitch usage.
That'll be ball 3.
Way outside, so he lost control with a changeup. This is a guy you'd like to get early. He does get better as the game wears on, but he has been pounded in the first inning. 3-2.
Come on.
There's that fastball at 95, and Rodon gets Duran and Refsnyder.
And I think that's why, you said it in the open, he's been out there for quite some time. I mean, he was early. Being a visiting team pitcher, you know this more than I do, Coney. It stood out to me. And he wants to take care of that first inning. I wouldn't be surprised if he tried to replicate that first inning out there in the bullpen.
Connor Wong been on struggle bus here in July after getting off to such a fast start. It's an interesting.
Yeah, Connor Wong has not been great as of recent, but yeah, he has been really good this year.
Series got 2 down. And that ball is driven to center. Chisholm going back towards that triangle.
God damn it. And that'll be out number 3. So we will head to the second inning. The Yankees lead 3-0.
And the New York Yankees. We'll talk with one of the Red Sox, Romy Gonzalez, when we come back on Sunday Night Baseball.
Things are heating up at Burdick Mitsubishi. The summer sales event continues with deals like this.
Just $391 a month to lease your new all-wheel drive 24 Outlander SE with third-row seating. Or choose 3.99 for 60 months financing plus a $1,000 APR customer rebate.
Super hot savings and selection. That's why people choose Burdick Mitsubishi at Drivers Village. See why at burdickmitsu.com.
We all eat unhealthy foods and breathe unhealthy air. Most of what you eat, drink, and breathe passes through your liver. This can make you feel tired and sluggish. Your liver is a vital organ that cleanses your body, supports your immune system, and produces your body's energy. Liver Right Liverade is the natural dietary supplement that aids and supports liver function and cleanses your liver from impurities in your diet and environment, so you can have better energy and better quality of life. Help your liver daily with Liver Right Liverade, available at CVS, Walgreens, Rite Aid, and Walmart.
Oh, in a valley where the mountains grow, are the hardest working folks that you ever could know. Now the farmers with the land, and the land is the home is the families, and the families need care, and the care is close, we all can grow. Oh.
JP Morgan Chase invests in healthcare to help create healthier communities.
Make the green grass grow all around, make the green grass grow all around.
She's got so much mental determination. She suffered life-threatening blood clots.
From the hospital to the final of the U.S. Open.
Being in the hospital for that whole year was going to be harder than anything else I'm going to face.
Sunday Night Baseball continues. It's a 3-0 Yankee lead. Romy Gonzalez is the Red Sox first baseman and wearing a microphone tonight. I think the last time we had a Red Sox first baseman on was Tristan Casas. You remember that appearance?
Oh, yeah, I remember it. It was the talk of the clubhouse for sure.
I'm sure. You can ask Romy a question there. Use that hashtag AskSNB. It'll be Ben Rice, fellow first baseman Anthony Volpe, Oswaldo Cabrera. So left-handed hitter up here to start.
We got Romy Gonzalez mic'd up. And he's playing right now, too.
What's it been like here in this building?
Oh, man, it's been electric. You know, anytime, the Yankees are in town, it's the juices are flowing a little bit more. The fans are really into it, and it's been incredible.
1 ball, 1 strike. Is it palpable, the difference? And do you think that's because it's the Yankees or because it's the Yankees and you're both in a race?
I think a little bit of both, Just going back, years and years, the history between these two teams, it's been incredible. All these games it's a dogfight. Every inning's a dogfight, and it's just a combination of both.
2 balls and a strike to Rice. Massachusetts native, center field.
Oh boy.
Playable for Durant.
So that'll be out number 1.
Why don't you share
Ben
with the
Rice.
people at home your journey to the major leagues? It's inspiring.
Oh yeah, man, it's been crazy. I went to the University of Miami, 18th round draft pick with the White Sox. Never played outfield till pro ball.
Wow.
Started my professional career just strictly playing outfield, and a few years down the road, started playing infield, and next thing you know, I'm in the big leagues, as a utility guy. It's been pretty crazy.
Here's Volpe.
Do people in Boston recognize you out in the streets now?
Yeah, I think the mustache has a little bit to do with it, but yeah, I'm definitely getting recognized a little bit more.
I am so glad you addressed that mustache.
Yeah, man, the mustache is here to stay for sure.
Good.
How hard would it be if you were traded to the Yankees to have to shave that?
Oh, I wouldn't shave. I think they allow mustaches. I'm keeping this thing.
Is it only going to be a mustache? Have you tried to go longer?
I've had a beard before in the past, but I think I'm digging the mustache, man. I don't know what it is, but I'm loving it.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Volpe with Cabrera on deck. You stood next to Judge yet?
Oh yeah. Not fun.
Not fun.
It's crazy how big he is, man, and what he's able to do on the field and the way he moves. It's pretty incredible, especially being able to play against him. It's truly special.
Is there a different sound when he runs?
Yeah, he sounds like a horse.
He sounds like a
You're hearing
horse.
footsteps coming from a mile away.
Say the same thing about Trump. Right back out there.
Oh, wow. What a great catch there. Jamie
Jamie
Westbrook made a great play. That'll be out number 2.
Romy, the mustache questions are flying in from people on social media. Here's the first one. Who has the best mustache game in the league, in your opinion?
Oh, man. I don't know if Dylan Cease is rocking the stash, but, you know, when we were in Chicago together, that thing was pristine.
Rocking the stash and throwing no-hitters.
Oh, yeah.
So let me ask you this. We just saw your manager sign a 3-year deal. Tell us about what his assets are in the clubhouse.
Oh, man, his communication is, you know, second to none. He's just an incredible human. Not only a manager, he's just an incredible human. And his communication skills are just, you know, through the roof. And he's just, you know, he's the backbone of this franchise. He puts us in great positions to succeed, and it's been a joy.
Rivera calls time. He's behind 0-2 to Houck. Only a couple more steps towards that line, and that is a check. Did he go? No. Off the field, little music. Give me your musical tastes, your TV shows you watch, favorite movie.
Oh man, I listen to everything. Big house music guy though. You know, being from Miami, it's a pretty big scene down there. Movie, I'd probably go Saving Private Ryan. One of the best flicks I've ever watched. TV shows, Sopranos, my favorite show of all time. Entourage. Yeah, there's some good ones out there.
You're a good man, Roman.
Appreciate it. What's up, Doro?
We need some Red Sox cleats there, man. I'm digging the Jordans.
Appreciate it.
We have to get sold by Sir on you. Let's go.
Let's do it.
What is that? Welcome to the Romulus Space Station. We hope you enjoy your time with us.
What was that?
Whatever comes, we'll face it together.
Destroy. Alien Romulus 3R. Experience it in IMAX. Get tickets now.
When you choose a blue moon, everything becomes brighter. Crafted with Valencia orange peel and coriander, Blue Moon is made brighter.
I know I've messed up in the past. From now on, there will be $0
delivery fee.
With Dash Pass, you pay $0 delivery fee on DoorDash. To zero!
Dash Pass. Your door to $0 delivery fees. DoorDash.
This hot, delicious KFC meal is just $4.99 all day, every day.
Good luck finding a deal this juicy anywhere else.
Whoa, this is a big deal.
Yeah, that is a really, really, really big deal.
There's an electrified vehicle for everyone to fall in love with. Get offers on select models at the Lexus Open Opportunity Sales Event.
Ion. Electrified. Hungook Tire.
Cricket has free Samsung Galaxy phones. Free phones, fast 5G. Nationwide coverage.
Pretty good deal.
Smile, you're on Cricket.
Fenway Park, beautiful Sunday night here, and a big feel all day around the ballpark, knowing this is the rubber game of this series between the Yankees and Red Sox. And here's Devers, who fouls that first pitch back. Devers, of course, got that big deal. He was ecstatic that Corey is going to stay for another 3 years, and he is one hit shy of becoming the first Red Sox player to ever record 450 extra base hits prior to turning 28.
So, Rafael Devers is up. 0-2 already to him.
His security blanket. Devers has figured out how to beat balls off of that green monster by going the other way.
Pitchers call it something else.
I'm sure they do.
It's not a security blanket for that.
On ahead 0-2. And Devers up the middle, one hopper cut off.
Oh, that's going to be out.
And Anthony Volpe ranging to
I feel like
his
you kind of
left,
had
taking
more
it away
hustle there,
from
Rafi.
Devers.
You might have had a chance. I don't know. Probably not, but I feel like you could have had a bit more hustle.
This is why Aaron Boone and the New York Yankees love Volpe. Look where he starts. This is where he has to. But watch his first step. Right there, he's already leaning to the pull side, to his left. And because of that running start, he's able to make a difficult play look easy.
That's a great pickup. And here's Tyler O'Neill. Swings and misses, 96 movement.
So Tyler O'Neill's in, 0-1 to him.
One of the defensive metrics that are used, outs above average. Bobby Witt Jr.'s on the top of every category, but there's Anthony Volpe ahead of Francisco Lindor and Ellie De La Cruz.
Strike two.
Fastball and a curveball. Those numbers provided by StatCast, powered by Google Cloud.
No rain yet, which is a bit surprising. I thought we would see the rain yet. The radar said it'll hit Boston at 7:30. It didn't quite say that it'll hit the park.
But that's also a little dangerous because there are a lot of hitters. I'm going to use Tony Gwynn, the late Tony Gwynn, as an example of saying, if you move before, I will see you in that infield. You'll know exactly how they're pitching to him, location or speed-wise, and you'll use it to his advantage.
That's a huge compliment to Devers even mentioning him in the same sentence as Gwynn.
A play like that is also one of the reasons why when baseball talked about putting in shift rules, guys, they actually talked about having that high slice cutout behind second base.
Yeah, it'll be at the park in the next 10 minutes.
But that did not happen.
Count 2-2 on
I just hope they play through it. You know?
I think he thought that was strike three, and it's called a ball. The count goes full. For a guy that lifted the ball twice last night, a couple of home runs. Strong like bull, Tyler O'Neill, 22 on the season. Lifts one to right, playable shallow for Dugo in. O'Neill out. 5 up and 5 down for Rodon to start the game.
That's 2 outs.
Did he? Oh, yes, he did.
By a lot.
I mean, give Marley a lot of credit. He went over and asked Marvin Hudson at first base, the crew chief, if he did go, and he did not.
Romy Gonzalez next up. Reynolds on first base up said he did not.
He said he did not.
Right.
His opinion matters, obviously. But he did go. But I am a pitcher, so I think everybody goes.
This one driven to center. Chisholm going back. He's just shy of the track, and he makes the play. He's made the last out. Has Chisholm in the first couple of innings.
So that'll end the second inning.
In spite of the frustration.
Yankees still have not allowed a base runner.
Oh, did we just jet off to a billionaire's island with a bunch of strangers? Oh, he's not a stranger. He's Slater King.
You having a good time?
I'm having a great time. Everybody's smiling and laughing. Like there's something wrong with this place. Where's Jess? Where's Jess? My friend, that was in the room next to mine. You remember her, but I don't remember her. We need to find out what's really going on.
I'm just really happy you came. Blink twice. We did our.
I'm a rusty old boat hitch, and I am barely hanging on. And while we're still miles from the lake, I'm gonna launch this boat right here. See ya. Get all state, save money on auto insurance, and be protected from mayhem. Yeah, like me.
If your business needs a new application, then developers will have to write code. A lot of code. If an application needs to be modernized, then you'll need time, resources, and caffeine. If this sounds daunting, then use Watson X Code Assistant. AI designed to multiply developer productivity so you can generate code quickly. Let's create a more modern foundation for business with Watson X Code Assistant. IBM. Let's create.
In one word, describe what you've seen out of Judge this year.
Majestic. Historic.
Leader. Yeah, I mean, he's the best player in the world. He's a leader. I don't know how he does it, but he keeps getting better.
Amazing. Amazing. He makes everyone around him better.
Incredible. Or if it's not incredible, it's probably just going to be unicorn. I would just say something that, video game.
Certainly the numbers he's put up, including yesterday when he was on base 6 times. He joined Ruth Gehrig to reach at least 6 times with at least 3 RBIs against the Red Sox. That was his night. Last night, he's already got a single and an RBI and a whole bunch of smiles since he's come to Fenway and gotten red hot again. Eduardo, during the break, you said the key to that first inning was Verdugo getting on base.
He is. I think it forces the issue now to have to pitch Soto.
We're on the top of the 3rd inning.
One of the big things when the Mets were able to neutralize the Yankees, it was the struggles from the leadoff spot from the Yankees.
100%. Trying to address the leadoff spot and the cleanup spot. Verdugo on the ground, and Jorge Gonzalez picks it up for a out. And there'll be 1 out here in the 3rd.
So that'll be out number 1 to Alex Verdugo. Fuck Alex Verdugo.
Here is Juan Soto. When you combine Soto 3 times, they have gone back-to-back with homers. They did yesterday. Soto's got 27. 64 home runs before the All-Star. 5th time between them. It's happened between Ruth and Gehrig and Judge and Rizzo and Judge and Giancarlo. That's how dynamite this duo has been. And there are so many other numbers that you can attach to Judge Soto.
And really, I mean, you go through the Yankees' history, and certainly other teams as well. When you see Kevin Mitchell, Will Clark there, trying to find a comp, right?
Right.
There's a few in history, but in the Yankees' history, you really do. And you said it before, you got to go back to Ruth and Gehrig in the late 20s to find 2 hitters back-to-back that have those numbers.
Slow roller, Hope will field it, and Juan Soto is over 2 so far. They kept those guys ahead of Judge off the bases, but here comes...
So that's out number 2. Here comes Aaron Judge.
Elias shared this note with us. 370, 30, and 75 over a 70-game span. The last 2 players in baseball to do that over a 70-game span. Joe DiMaggio in 1937. And the 2024 version of Aaron Judge. And that's the company he keeps constantly. The Red Sox have taken a different approach. They've challenged him. Just talking to Carlos Mendoza in that Met-Yankee game we did. And Mendoza said, I've seen too much of it back in 22. I was shocked anybody would pitch to him. He learned his lesson by observing from the Yankees. Like, why would anybody pitch to him? The Mets really didn't. The Red Sox have taken a different tact.
Oh, he's in scoring position. Yeah. Not too many guys you can say that are in legit scoring position when there are no runners on. That's who Aaron Judge is, and the respect that many teams and many players have for him is pretty impressive.
You can see a little bit, they've been a little more careful teams. He's pitching 2 on the 0-2. Fouls that one off. There's also a challenge to the pitcher and his ego and his confidence in himself. Like, well, I can't get him out, no?
Yeah, and certainly you got an all-star pitcher on the mound with good stuff.
0-2.
A lot easier with nobody on base and 2 outs as well.
Yeah.
You pick your spots. But that guy right there, he thinks he can get anybody out, and he's not wrong.
1-2, slider sinker combo. Here it comes, and that's way off.
It's a real organizational feather in your cap. Tanner Houck, a #1 draft pick of the University of Missouri, developed in the system and really is an ace now.
2-2.
Can I say something real quick? Can you check your ego with the next guy? I really, to me, I get it, and he's going to get him out more often than not. That's the way. That's the baseball. That's how baseball rolls and everything. But I'm checking the guy out on deck
You didn't like that swing. You didn't like that swing, did you?
No.
2-2. Missed down and in. Get a pitch like that, he'll hit it to Lansdowne straight.
Yeah, right there. That's where my ego is right there. No, and no disrespect.
3-2, challenged him on a ground ball. Slow roll to second. Westbrook comes up with it. Judge is out. The ground ball king tonight. Tanner Houck has to rely on that. We got a couple in that inning. Judge is
so that's starting to rain now, and that is the that'll bring us to the bottom of the third inning. Still 3-0. It is starting to rain.
There is murder, monsters, and a lot of dragons. This is the greatest team ever.
The Disney Plus Hulu Max bundle. Plans starting at $16.99 a month.
Good morning.
Dad, what is this? How many did you post? Oh, Brian. They're all from last night.
Do you see one with Bobo? It's good stuff.
Welcome to our 3 a.m. financial talk show. Peace for Papa. I don't want to hear it. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
You ever feel like the only place you can buy cars is in car commercials? Oh, this isn't a car commercial. This is an Auto Trader commercial. And this is one of the millions of new and used cars that you can find on Auto Trader. You can find cars like the ones on your favorite show. Oh, no. Or the car in this show. Get out the water. I bet I can even find the cars in my feed. Sure can. You can even find a car in that movie on Auto Trader. Hey, find your own car.
The game is changing. So what drives the game never will. What you have inside. It refuses to be ignored. It sweats every day. It turns an athlete into a legend. It demands respect. The game will always change, but it never will. Gatorade is in you.
ESPN Bet's home run party promotion available every Sunday. Rewards fans with bonus bets each home run that's going to be hit by either team during Sunday night baseball. Scan that QR code you see on your screen there, download the app, and get started today. What a play. What a start to the game for Carlos Rodon as he faces 7-8-9. That's Danny Jansen. Watches Red Sox. See he's been acquired there from the Blue Jays. They like his bat. Don't forget, for a while there, he and Alejandro Kirk were a pretty good dynamic duo as a catcher combination for the Blue Jays. Let's see in the foreground some rain. It's a little more heavy. See light rain for the next few hours and then steadily increase around that 10 o'clock hour.
Yeah, it looks like if we do see a rain delay, we might see a suspended game again, which would suck. Boston Yankees. Don't you fucking... You know what?
A lot of guys going to the dirt. We're going to see Chisholm apparently take some ground balls.
It's a 1-minute timeout, Jaden. Think about what you did.
Versatility is king. I think that's what we're seeing right now with some of the teams. And when you can have a catcher not only play first base, but a middle infield position second, pretty athletic and impressive.
When you played in this rivalry for both, what was your favorite memory of the rivalry? Either team?
You know, my favorite memory was always coming to Fenway. And it was usually the holiday weekend on the back end of the summer.
I just suspended Jaden for a minute.
A lot of times it was the New York firemen that would come up here.
Really?
Meet them on the streets.
Yeah.
It was just the scene in the stands was just remarkable. There's, you know, Fenway Park is Fenway Park, right? I mean, there's no place like this place. And of course, on the other end, Yankee Stadium certainly as well. But there was always that weekend trip that we'd have up here, and there'd be 5-hour games.
Okay.
There was Nomar and Jeter going at it, or the list goes on and on. Pedro Martinez pitching here.
Yep. Jason Varitek, of course, now with the Red Sox, and very much involved with that rivalry as well. This one is laced into right center. Verdugo is
there you go. Danny Jansen in his first game. for the Red Sox after getting traded, newly acquired Danny Jansen in his first at-bat with the Red Sox gets a base hit for the first base hit of the game.
It was a fastball, little tailing action, up in the zone, stays through, hits it off the end of the bat. Able to get that base hit. You're running to first, you're talking to that baseball.
So yes, it is raining right now at Fenway Park. It is light at the moment. I heard them say it was picking up a little bit, but hopefully, like I said, hopefully we'll be fine. I kind of have a fear that we won't, though.
ESPN2 has the StatCast edition going on, and this is what it looks like over on ESPN2 right now with the pitch.
So here's Cedar Rafaela, strike one.
Fastball. They were right that time with the four-seam fastball about 45%. You see the vertical break on it. Give you the Reds, which are great when it comes to your
Jaden, there's freedom of speech, but you'll still get suspended for the dumb shit you say.
Really, all that information you see right there that they're showing on our StatCast telecast, this is the information that catchers, Major League catchers, get before the game. They have to know all this stuff. They're the ones predicting, calling the pitches, trying to predict which zone to throw it in, whether the hitter chases or not.
And that's a fucking double play. Come, oh wait, no, he's safe at first. Great, nice. I mean, not ideal, but at least it's on a double play.
By Torres, not the greatest feed. Often the angle of where Cabrera throws to this baseball. Not over the top. That ball has some sink to it. He's able to pick it.
Rafaela can fly. So it's going to have to be just spot on to get him, and really no chance.
9-hitter, Jimmy Westbrook, ball one. So you start the season, everybody that's an offensive player wants to get that first hit. You get traded to a team. Does the first hit mean something? It is?
It really does, especially if you're in the DH position. As Jansen is right there. You want to contribute offensively. And again, being able to contribute, hitting the ball the other way is just showing a little bit more of what you can do.
I think he may have got his ankle with that slide. 2-0 to Westbrook. Speed.
2-0 count to Jamie Westbrook. That's a strike. That'll be 2-1.
Good sound, right? Pop of the mitt.
Yeah, hear it.
That ball had some riding action. Almost 19 inches of induced vertical break from Rodon.
How are you doing tonight, Jaden?
Nasty changeup at 86.
Today sucked with no racing, but I just took a nap after the USA-Serbia game.
Austin Wells calling a good game, and Rodon following the lead.
He's gone. He chased way out of the zone. Call that a sword, and we'll give him the second strikeout of the night.
Great sequencing. That's what mixing your pitches is all about right there. You want to protect your four-seam fastball, you throw the changeup and then the four-seamer off of it, up and out of the zone. And yes, indeed, that's a sword.
Now, Jaron Duran. You have to use the term sword. Like when you had a hitter do that, did you have a mental thought of what just happened?
Yeah, you know, you had him confused. You had him sort of second-guessing himself, whether he's going to turn it loose and make a full swing or try to stop his swing. And that's when you know you're in his head.
Did you eternally say, sword?
Yeah, I didn't say sword. We didn't know that. Pitching Ninja kind of can't help us come up with that.
You just said I confused him.
Yeah, I just knew that, you know, I caught him looking for something else. I'm in his head a little bit. Right. Psychological work.
It's fine until you got abused. Who did you get abused by? Who abused you, Jaden?
Rodon is learning because in his prime, he was a two-pitch pitcher for the most part.
Yep.
A high-low game. I'm going to blow you way up top with a great four-seamer and then down low with the slider. But mystery's a big part of it. Now he's got to work with that.
They were famous stories about his rehab process and how they would set up like a net.
Me? I abused you.
Harder and harder.
The fuck?
Really worked on that together. That spoke to this sort of home mentality he has.
I could say this: it's much more.
The fuck you on about?
With more weapons. If
feel like you got more toys to work with. 2 balls, 2 strikes going after Durant. That ball is lifted towards the line. And it looks like it's going to
In what ways, Jaden?
Guys, one thing that I have noticed here is Rodon and his ability to get the swing and miss with the fastball today. You see how he's changed it with the slider, the changeup.
Changeup's been successful. The usage is up, and look at the 178 slugging against that particular pitch. So it's not just in a vacuum what you're doing off of his changeup. It's what the changeup leads to. It protects the four-seamer and keeps them off of it.
Jaden?
2-2.
Actually, I'll let that one go. I'll let that one go.
Carlos Rodon, phenomenal. Gave up his first hit. That was a Danny Jansen single. Other than that, nobody has been able to reach. He's got 3 Ks tonight.
Dealing, mixing, and matching, and dealing so far.
Chevy lets you begin every day fully charged, so you can go farther. And so can your money. Tow with confidence. Plus, stay connected with available OnStar technology. For summer adventures, Chevy's got you. Current qualified lessees can get this Equinox for around $229 a month. Or well-qualified buyers get 1.9% APR when you finance with GM Financial.
More people play slots at Turning Stone for more chances to win, more jackpots like these. At Turning Stone, we're turning you into a winner. Turning Stone Resort Casino.
With skin-safe technology, a waterproof design, and an LED spotlight, the Lawnmower line by Manscaped is the perfect tool to give your boys the love they deserve.
This is your captain speaking. We'd like to welcome you on board MLB The Show 24. Where gamers can play as their favorite baseball teams, create custom players, and even relive history with some of baseball's greatest legends. Now, we invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Rated E for everyone.
Your favorite song? That's such a crazy question. How do you answer that? There's so many of them.
Hey Google, turn on Rocky's Food.
It's like the ultimate connection. See why it's been awarded a Consumer Guide Best Buy and recommended by Consumer Reports. Drive Nissan Road today.
Now get 2.9% APR financing for 60 months on road. One of 6 vehicles starting under $30,000.
I only said I would to get you off my ass, Jaden.
Red Sox manager Alex Scorer, you guys get Danny Jansen.
That's how it works.
Role that you envision for him.
We're gonna use him mostly against lefties. Obviously, this venue is conducive to full-side homers, right? And he's a guy that hits up the ball in front, and he's the ball in the air to the left field. So we're gonna use him that way.
You could have seen what was available in the market for you after the season, but you decided to sign the 3-year contract for the Red Sox. What was your thinking behind that?
This, man. This is my office. 81 times during the season, the family's comfortable. Obviously, I had 2 goals in mind. Is to win and to take care of my family. We accomplished one of them, and we're trying to win now.
Alex, thanks. Call back to you.
Closing in on 500 career victories with the Red Sox, and stability. Now 3 more years, more important for the young players.
Jaden, what's your favorite song? Malachi wants to know.
One of the numbers the Iceman just handed us, Jansen against the Yankees in his career, almost a 270 hitter with a 901 OPS. That is fair ball down the line, and Wells, it flights off the wall, and he will pull up there with a single. Now dropped out there.
Come on. Can we not be stupid?
He kept his eye on the right fielder, and he took off when that ball was bobbled by O'Neill.
Can we not be dumb?
2 questionable plays yesterday for O'Neill in left field, and the ball finds you right here. Plays it well off the wall. Doesn't have to rush, yet he peeks up quickly and tries to do the transfer away from the body. Wells had stopped at first base right here. You saw him pick it up, and then heads out to second. That'll be a hit and error.
is 2 for 2. Leadoff man in scoring position. Chisholm with another chance. And he looks at strike one. Look, when you bring in Jazz Chisholm, you bring in not only the player, but the personality. And there is personality there. Outgoing, brash, confident, swings and misses there.
Personality and much needed athleticism, as you mentioned earlier in the game, Carl. The Yankees desperately need some more speed on their team.
22 stolen bases on the year. Cubs got him 0-2. Both of these teams have made moves, it feels like. Get Buster's thoughts as we head towards the trade line on Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern time.
Yankees do suck.
Just a great take by Chisholm on another one just off the plate.
Scoreboard don't say that,
really
though.
Quiet with 2 strikes. That's one of the abilities that he's always had. Get really quiet. If he can not chase just like that, should be in good shape.
Trying to get Wells to third base. How's next one misses badly.
Said he wanted to ease Jazz Chisholm right into the middle of the lineup. He didn't want to throw him at the top in the leadoff role. He wants him to establish himself and drive the ball as well.
3-2 beats it into the ground, and that's a good charge there by Gonzalez to get it. Chisholm does move Wells to third base. Next Sunday night, we will head to the great city of St. Louis, Chicago, I should say. It's the Cubs. They will host the Cardinals. So we'll be at Wrigley Field, 7 Eastern time on ESPN. The Cubs have been real interesting with the moves that they've made. 6 Eastern time, baseball tonight, Sunday night countdown, trading for Reese Bradies today. And they appear to be at least in the mix for maybe a Blake Snell deal.
Not great. I wish the Red Sox were winning.
Comes in and Torres fouls that back. Buster, are they trying to accomplish 2 things here at once? You guys.
Carl, yeah, I think so, because they want to try to keep their focus on 2025, but they really feel like they've underperformed this year.
Right.
And so whatever players they add, they're hoping can turn around what has been a disappointing season to date.
Inside to Torres.
Anything to shake up that offense, right? That feels kind of underperformed.
Glaber knocked in a couple his first at bat. He's got a chance here again with Wells at third, and that comes too far inside.
It just feels, and I know Buster's talked about this, it feels like the price tags out there right now are so high, especially for relievers.
The old supply and demand. 2-1. 3-1. Again, just reminds people, certainly in this city, Dave Dombrowski and the success he had of how good he is at his job when it comes to winning now. As he went out and got Los Estevez and the Angels, arguably the best closer that would be available. He brought him to Philadelphia. That is too far inside, and Glaber is headed to first base.
Great.
Because there are very few teams that have declared themselves as sellers. And those teams that are selling, as Coney mentioned, they're setting high prices and sticking to it.
I thought you were going to say they're complaining about Dombrowski and what he does as a general manager, front office executive.
Tries to win now.
First and third for Rice. And this ball smoked to center.
Nice, but it's still. Oh, what the fuck!
And Ben Rice got it done. It looked like it was dropped on the transfer.
Oh, okay, it was dropped on the transfer, so it still isn't out, and just the same play it would have been. All right.
There's a confusion on the field as to what the call will be from the umpire, but it looks like Rice is the guy going back to the bench.
Yeah, he makes the play. You can tell it was right there on the transfer. But well executed right there by Ben Rice. Look, this is fundamental baseball. Take advantage of the area, you get to second base. Jazz Chisholm moves him over to third, and the sacrifice fly gets him in.
Sacrifice Lena.
Yeah.
106 miles an hour off of Ben Rice's bat. Absolutely drilled.
Yankees got a 4-0 lead here in the fourth. for
Here's
Volpe.
Volpe.
K-zone like that. You saw where catcher Wong was set up. The pitch dragged him to the outside, so it's ball one. Volpe batting 8th for the Yankees. Spent so much time near the top. Fouls that one off. There was some thought too, Tony, during this period where they were searching for a leadoff man, which moved Volpe back up. Rudy's response to that was, I don't want to do that again. We've done that once.
Yeah, and since
I think it stopped raining for the moment.
Like Austin Wells,
Or mostly it stopped.
Gleyber Torres. So all the talk about the lack of depth in the Yankees lineup is suddenly turning around a bit, at least since the break.
Tell you what, guys, that was a beautiful shot of the sky and everything, but for the outfielders, anything hit high, you have to help the outfielders. As an infielder, you have to point up and let them know exactly where the ball is. This is the time of night where they lose.
Volpe's slow roller in front.
Come on. There you go.
That is a tough play. How about Romy Gonzalez hanging in there at first base?
I'll be right back.
To make the play. More small ball by the Yankees tonight. Wells, a great read here to get to second. And by getting to second, he allowed himself to get in eventually.
Get him over, get him in. Jazz Chisholm, a productive out. And then a bullet for a sack.
All the gear to go back in style. Welcome to your Walmart.
Let's give the people what they came for.
Shut up. Oh my God. Sorry that you had to see that.
Deadpool and Wolverine is the most fun you'll have watching a movie this summer. Bingo. Rated R. In theaters and IMAX everywhere now.
The itch and rash of moderate to severe eczema disrupts my skin night and day. Despite treatment, it's still not under control. But now I have Rinvoq. Rinvoq is a once daily pill that reduces the itch and helps clear the rash of eczema fast. Some Rinvoq patients felt significant itch relief as early as 2 days. Some achieved dramatic skin clearance as early as
Malachi
2
is
weeks.
crazy.
And many taking Rinvoq saw clear or almost clear skin.
Rinvoq can lower your ability to fight infections, including TB. Serious infections and blood clots, some fatal. Cancers, including lymphoma and skin. Heart attack, stroke, and GI tears occur. People 50 and older with a heart disease risk factor have an increased risk of death. Serious allergic reactions can occur. Tell your doctor if you are or may become pregnant.
Help heal your painful skin. Disrupt the itch and rash of eczema. Talk to your doctor about Rinvoq.
Learn how AbbVie can help you save.
Right now at Panera, enjoy a free half sandwich or salad. Come try one of our new flavor-packed items or one of our mouth-watering classics. Taste the new era at Panera today with a free half sandwich or salad.
Back here at Fenway Park with Yankees manager Aaron Boone. Jazz Chisholm joins the team today an hour and a half before the game. Moving forward, what are your plans for him positionally?
We'll see. You know, I'm going to get him working in the dirt too, and you know, thinking with some third base reps. But we want to just kind of let it evolve and see what we have. You know, with him getting here really about a little over an hour before game time, I didn't want to put too much on his plate, so had him in center field today. But you know, we'll just see what we have moving forward. But we think clearly we're a better roster today, but the versatility.
Damn, Malachi can yap his ear off, but can't respond to Jaden.
Eduardo noticed Carlos Rodon went out much earlier to start his pregame routine. What could that do for him?
He's been, you know, that was a little bit of a bugaboo through his stretch there.
There you go. Let's go. Hell yeah. Rob Refsnyder home run.
Aaron, thanks. Call back to you.
That's a home run for Rob Refsnyder.
As we replayed it, goes yard. Refsnyder to left field, and that was Boston on the board, now trailing 4-1. So Refsnyder, his 5th home run of the year, pitched down by Rodon.
Yeah, and one thing that Rodon did in his first at-bat was pitch him up, right? So I said, advantage record tonight over seeing all 4 pitches. This time he goes with the plan.
That ball was blasted. That's a homer in all 30 ballparks.
Refsnyder's so dangerous against left-handed pitching. Got on top of that one, went up and got it. A high four-seamer.
And now the first time that Red Sox fans in this building have had a chance to cheer. This was so no doubt about it. Shot off the bat of Refsnyder.
That's what you're in the game for, right? Hit against left-handed pitching.
0-2 to Wong. That ball is lifted to left.
Is that a gone also?
He turns.
Yeah! Let's go! Back-to-back home runs to cut the lead right in half. Cut the lead right in half on back-to-back home runs. Woo!
Expressed to us about the Red Sox and their hitters. Elevate the ball to left, and they know what good can happen. Refsnyder was a no.
Boom bum 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 bum.
How about that? What a year Connor Wong has had.
Now Devers for the hat trick.
What series this has been. You didn't think the Red Sox were just going to lay down, did you? After the first 2 games of this series.
Jaden, are you dumb?
Big swing, fastball in at 97, a little extra velo from Rodon.
Are you stupid, Jaden?
You know, we went to break too, talking about how Wells took the extra base, and then they moved him over, and then they brought him in. If there wasn't an error, ground ball, maybe a double play.
Yes.
As good as the Yankees were to take advantage of it, the Red Sox cost themselves maybe a 3-2 game.
Yeah, Jaden, they still scored. They scored in the bottom of the last inning.
Big swing, same spot, 1-2.
Oh, sorry, the top half of the inning.
Miles an hour.
Back to back.
In that location, against that hitter. Power against power.
So far, 18 swings against Rodon's fastball. 7 of them, excuse me, have been swinging and misses.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Back to back.
Oh my God, are you serious? Oh, okay, okay. I was like, are you serious? But that is off the wall. And that could be a triple. Yeah! Raffy Devers triple! Nipples for triples! Yeah, nipples for triples! Let's fucking go! Woo!
One of the things that visiting teams do, as soon as they come to Fenway Park, is they get their outfielders
getting it going.
especially left field and center field, to take balls off the wall. Beautiful swing here by Devers with 2 strikes. Allowing the ball to get deep, going back to that safety blanket and left. But most importantly, he's too close to the wall. The ball goes over, and Devers takes that extra base. Talked about earlier, Jazz Chisholm just showing up an hour and a half before game time, not having the ability to go out there, and the Wall wins 1-0 walk.
So Boston in this inning, home run from Refsnyder, a home run from Wong, a triple from Devers. This was Connor Wong's home run swing.
Get it out front. High speed hits, that's what you're supposed to do.
And now their most prolific home run hitter from the right side, O'Neill.
Connie, you mentioned the craziness of the last 2 days. These 2 teams in the first 2 games of the series combined for 23 pitching changes, nearly 400 bullpen pitches. Their relief corps are absolutely beaten up.
Heck of a job there behind the plate by Wells. That ball bounced 4 feet in front of home plate with Devers at third. chance at a changeup.
Malachi, I think it's kind of rude that you're just ignoring Jaden. Jaden's trying to have a conversation with you, and you're just ignoring him.
Terrific through 3, and all of a sudden, 2 homers and a triple.
Just get back into your pitching mode like you just did there. Throw that changeup, spot your fastball. Keep mixing your pitches.
On a play. Good luck to the fan trying to get underneath that one.
This is the beauty of playing at Fenway Park. You got to get out of the gate in a hurry because you don't know if you're going to make it to second. Well, because of that, ball's in front of him. He digs down deep, gets it to third base.
The Red Sox offense, 6+ runs, 7 straight games, longest streak since 21. O'Neill swings and misses. Rodon got him a chase, a changeup, and a good one.
That's the key for Rodon. Don't get out of your game. Keep mixing it up. Back and forth, front to back style, and excellent location on that changeup as O'Neill's way out front.
So they're trying to get Devers in from third. Roman Gonzalez, the Yankees know it. They bring their infield in.
Interesting that they bring the infield in. It's 4-2. Runner at third is not the tying run. Yet the Yankees are aggressive right now, bringing it in with less than 2 outs.
That changeup's been good against the righties. It's nowhere near it.
Benwater, you wouldn't do that?
No.
You are identity theft.
Enough that even if it's 4-3, I'd rather trade the out right now.
Back to it, no swing. Yankees got 3 in the first, 1 more in the fourth. The Red Sox with a couple of homers have come back to cut it.
Would love if Romy could score some runs here.
Has him at third. The next one against Gonzalez. On the ground, in the infield in.
God damn it.
It's a heck of a job by Carlos Rodon right there.
Got away from
Jaden, can you believe this guy?
Changeups and a curveball there. His best chance to keep the ball on the ground, take advantage of the infield in. See this curveball, even though it's up. He's got him out in front. And right two won't be it short.
Sometimes you gamble on it.
Why would I do that, Malachi?
Right there, the Yankees won that battle.
Because if I do that, then you're just going to ask me to say something else. Never be pleased.
There at 99 from Rodon, who's running warm right now. Yes.
So here's Danny Jansen in his first ever game on the Red Sox after getting traded from the Blue Jays yesterday. He got a base hit in his first AB for the Red Sox.
Jansen.
Fake, fraud, blind, deaf.
Of his success against the Yankees. Another is his 9 career home runs against them. Second most against any team. He's hit 11 against the Orioles. Way outside.
Yankee fans know Danny Jansen very well. Several of those home runs were big ones. Game deciders or put the Blue Jays ahead. The veteran presence behind the plate and got some pop to the pull side.
2-1. Look to first, and that is.
What does BANNED mean?
2-2.
I think Rodon is the one that was missed earlier by O'Neill. And this one right here, no chance that he went on that. Come on, Cody, say otherwise.
Field again, no swing that time.
I agree with you on that. He did not break the plane in the end zone.
The objective, David Paul. We like that. Rodon has allowed 23 homers this season. It's tied for a career high. Here's your 3-2.
There you go, ball 4.
Inside and ball 4.
So Danny Jansen gets on base. The walk.
Here comes Cedar Rafaela, who has had some big hits for the Red Sox all season long and certainly has put himself in the Rookie of the Year conversation. Given his versatility defensively, and given some of the numbers he's come up with offensively.
pitches this inning.
Yeah, Master Dave's all right.
Rafaela. 12 homers on the year. First and third. Swings the first one. Fouls it straight back.
Good Jaden.
Rafael is such a good athlete. We talk a lot about his speed, but he's got bat speed to go with foot speed. This kid's got a chance to really develop into something special.
I think what he has done this year has been
He did it.
From starting in center field.
Maybe he is real.
Defense and moving over to shortstop, and then you see those numbers right there offensively. They've actually gotten better as his challenges have gone up.
Leads American-made rookies in hits, runs, RBI leads all rookies. Chase there and foul off changeup. Sweat on Rodon. He is
Malachi.
working hard here. Another guy working hard.
What time is it where you live?
That's Trevor Story, who was going to be a Story in the middle of the infield. He had surgery and he is swinging a bat again. Very, very positive about his chance to come back at some point, whether it be end of regular season.
Yeah, the rain is. It was raining earlier. It's not raining now. No, actually, now I'm seeing a few sprinkles.
At third, expanding the strike zone, getting the chase down and in.
Give a lot of credit to the Yankees. They play the infield in, and they still have a 2-run lead.
Here at Once Upon a Farm, we chose the Capital One Venture X business card. With no preset spending limit, our purchasing power adapts to meet our business needs. And unlimited double miles means we earn more too. What's in your wallet?
Malachi, don't delete your comments. I wish there was an option to not allow comments to be deleted.
Finally, a sports book from your favorite sports brand. Now you can take in all this ESPN content, and with a couple of taps, add a market you see in the ESPN app to ESPN Bet. You'll get a best-in-class experience with everything you want out of a sports book. A slick and intuitive design, and tons of boosts and promotions from your favorite ESPN personalities, including me. So, what are you waiting for? Download today.
Cricket has free Samsung Galaxy phones? What?
Nationwide coverage and lightning fast 5G?
Smile. You're on Cricket.
We love the new place.
Great space for watching games.
And then better than baseball.
There were a few concessions.
Get your hot dogs here! Hot dog! Hot dog!
Hot churros!
At least Geico makes it easy to bundle our home and car insurance.
Popcorn!
Yeah, Fenway livened up that inning.
Oh, I'll take cotton candy.
Cut the lead in half.
You got any bubble gum?
For bundling made easy, get more with Geico.
Electrified. Hung up tired.
When you choose a Blue Moon, everything becomes brighter. Crafted with Valencia orange peel and coriander, Blue Moon is made brighter.
We're on Sunday Night Baseball here on ESPN, presented by Capital One. What's in your wallet? The shutdown inning here for Tanner Houck after the Red Sox got a couple. We had a lot of opportunities for shutdown innings.
The Rangers have traded
It just didn't happen.
for Carson Kelly from the Tigers.
Starts out behind.
That was 34 minutes ago.
Pitch count is in decent shape for him to give a little bit of length here for the Sox if he can keep it going.
Quickly behind, 3 balls and no strikes, and the top of the order due up. Gets the ball 3-1. Cabrera ready to throw the bat. So critical for a pitcher, Cody, when you have Soto and Judge.
I keep seeing ponchos going on and off.
Guys ahead of him out 3-1 pitch, making the best 3-2.
Kind of hard to see the rain on TV, but
The guy in the
chase there on a 3-1 pitch. Cabrera very versatile, but doesn't walk a lot. He's up there to swing the bat.
Soto 0 for 2 tonight. He pitched 3-2. Just off. He had done a really good job of taking pitches just off the plate.
I wear a few
Lewis won, but in the
CFO, you know, sometimes it's referred to as cheap.
I don't know. I like winning that way.
Whatever hat CFOs like Imran need to wear, Sage has tools and insights to help them knock it out of the park. Sage, helping business flow.
Back to the former Red Sox. Here is Alex.
I don't know if Max is washed. I know he had a 10-place grid penalty today.
As efficient as he's been, how would you describe his command tonight?
You know, it was the first inning blues for Tanner Houck. You get a free spot thrown up on you. Since then, he's been okay.
And Verdugo rifles one to left. Right there to make the play is Refsnyder. Aaron Boone told us Verdugo's hitting the ball pretty hard, and that was another good example of it on a line, but he's out.
So here's Juan Soto coming up
again and get off the ground
for the Yankees. He's scary. He scares me.
Juan Soto. The ground ball outs. 0 for 2 tonight. Judge and Soto's OPS is 1,081. The rest of the team is 677. Elias lets us know third team in the last 60 years with a difference of 400. The Bonds teams were the other to have that. Bonds did it a couple of times.
One of the things about Juan Soto is he's so great making adjustments. You see him already hit 2 soft grounders in the infield. Now he'll try to go the other way with authority.
He's ahead 3-0, and this is the guy that has led baseball in walks and runs. He's led them in walks 3 years running. Back to Bonds, he's the only guy that led it 4 years in a row. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Judge on deck, 3-0 Soto. Tanner Houck has walked 2 to start this inning. And it's first and second for Judge.
To your point, the bottom of the order, Cabrera's walk. Now Soto gets a walk. Now you kind of have to pitch to Aaron Judge.
Cora's calling up the bullpen, getting someone loose.
5th inning, rain falling. Aaron Judge has not hit the ball very hard, but quickly, Cam Boozer is up and warming, and he's been used in this series already. Houck against Judge. 1. We go back to the All-Star game. Houck gave up that huge home run to Shohei Ohtani. He claimed after the game that he felt as good as he has felt all season in that game. People looked at it and were a little worried and concerned about it, but he said, I felt like I was as good as I've been. The stuff was great, and he felt great. You mentioned the Colorado stumble.
This is just a great call by Alex Cora to stall. 2 left-handed batters following Judge right here. You got to give Boozer time to get loose.
Yeah. I'd assume this could be Houck's last hitter.
Third time around.
The wheels are always spinning for Cora.
He got away with a hanger in the last at bat to Judge on a 1-0. Misses 2-0.
Let's give Aaron Judge a lot of credit. He's staying with his game. He's looking in one zone, and if it's not there, he has taken it, and you see the count 2-0. Working it to his advantage, forcing Houck to give in.
Picked up his 96th RBI earlier. Called strike low in the zone. You're looking at the guy that leads baseball in homers, RBIs, on-base slugging, OPS, and WAR in Aaron Judge. And he gets into one to right. Playable out
Come
there
on,
for
get it.
Duran, who calls
There you
it
go.
on the track.
All right, so that's out number 2. They tag up to third.
Judge comes up just a little bit shy. There are 2 down.
What's impressive to me is
Dinsey? This man just said Dinsey.
0.5 miles per hour off the bat, but it's hit off the end of the bat, and it does not sound good. When a ball does not sound good, it doesn't get to the warning track here at Fenway to the opposite way, unless you're Aaron Judge.
Wrong ballpark.
Now, what's Alex Cora going to do? You got Aaron Judge out. Are you going to stay with Houck now?
I don't know.
Just give him a head nod like he's yours.
Yeah.
And Houck gets ready to throw to Austin Wells. Runner is not going, and that is strike 1.
Strike 1.
Have been under a ton of stress. Focus on the Red Sox.
Disney, there you go.
And you see the red numbers on both Friday and Saturday.
Plains.
And Boozer is one of those guys that did pitch both Friday and Saturday. Jansen likely unavailable tonight for sure. Clay Holmes unavailable for the Yankees.
The problem is now you've got a warm-up for Boozer out there, and those are taxing as well.
Good point.
You get him up, you don't get him in.
Wells on the ground.
There you go. That'll be out number 3. That'll bring us to the bottom of the 5th inning.
He went with Houck against the lefty. It pays off. They do not score. They leave 2. It's the Yankees 4, Boston 2 to the bottom of the 5th.
Now with Verizon, stream what you love for less. For a limited time, buy a year of Peacock and get a year of Netflix on us. Now that's a win-win. Save on all your favorites, like the Traitors from Peacock.
Hold on to your kilts, deities. The games are just beginning.
And Bridgerton from Netflix.
Well, I was direct.
But hurry, this offer ends soon. Start saving now at Verizon.com/plusplay. Only on Verizon. Check it.
A promise is a trust not to be broken. Whether spoken with an oath,
You solemnly swear.
It's your first day. You know I got your back, right?
or sealed with a pinky. In 1922, a group of soldiers launched USAA with a promise to take care of their own. And after 100 years, we're still taking care of the military community and their families. That's our mission. Always.
Oh, Nelly, iPhone 15 with tons of storage. I really want one.
Yo, you've won 14 times on the LPGA Tour. Since when is one enough for you?
That is true.
Get your head out of the sand trap, switch to T-Mobile, and get 4 iPhone 15s on them. And 4 lines for just $25 a line.
And you can save on every plan versus the other big guys.
Swing big at T-Mobile. Get 4 iPhone 15s on us and 4 lines for $25 a line.
4.
Worldwide leader ESPN has recently launched ESPN Experiences. Make me out to the ballpark.
Oh my god, that's so funny, Jaden.
Sit on top of the Green Monster. Get a tour of the ESPN
Bye.
headquarters. See the Sports Center set. Visit Yankee Stadium.
That's actually funny.
Of the stadium by the voice of the Yanks, Michael Kay, and Citizens Bank Park. You get a chance to hang out with Eduardo, Tony, Buster, and me for Sunday Night Baseball. Visit experiences.espn.com to secure your spot. Citizens Bank Park, hang out with us, man. You will get some good ice cream from Frankie 2 Scoops there as well.
So here's the 5th inning. Rain's still falling.
I'm going to throw some maple syrup in there, too.
It's kind of, yeah. It's getting harder. We're probably going to see a rain delay.
Here at Fenway Park. It's supposed to be this way for the next couple of hours and then get heavier as the night wears on.
No, that looks pretty heavy.
As we hit the bottom of the 5th inning.
Yeah, it looks like that's
A lot of pitches, 29 in the 4th. In the first 3, he used 44 to get through it. You get the sense, given the way the series has gone, both teams
that ain't good.
to avoid using their bullpen, and the offenses are just waiting to get into those bullpens.
Rain keeps falling, tears keep falling. Rain keeps falling, tears keep falling.
Both fan bases see
And I just can't keep on falling. Call, let's watch the rain as it's falling down. Sunlight on my skin when I'm not around. Shit don't feel the same when you're out of town. So come, let's watch the rain as it's falling down.
Then you get the chases. And that's exactly what we saw there. 3 in the zone, 3 out of the zone.
Top of the order, Duran. 0 for 2.
Jared Duran pops up to, flies out to left field.
We're sitting in the dry booth. See Soto, there's some water falling in your eyes when you're trying to get underneath it.
Yeah, some water falling in your eyes, a little bit difficult there, but Jared Duran has, for as great as a season as he's had this year, struggled a bit against the Yankees. Only 19 hits in his last 105 at-bats.
Chance for a quick inning for Rodon, too, who has 17 swings and misses tonight out of his 79 pitches.
Rob Refsnyder, strike 1.
Last time he was up, Refsnyder with the home run that led to the back-to-back homers when Vaughn came up. That was to lead off the inning. Here he is with 2 down, 0-1 bounced.
Carl, just an update on the weather. They think this, what you're seeing right now, is going to be part of a 10-minute stretch of steady rain, but then after that, it'll taper off into sort of a mist and a drizzle as we move forward.
Okay, so maybe not.
Absolutely, because I have electronics. Okay, I got to protect electronics.
Grounds crew is up there looking just.
1-1 Refsnyder, 2-1. I'll say this: as heavy as it looks on TV, I don't think a fan has left their seat.
Oh yeah, no.
They don't have electronics, Carl.
Sadly, I think almost all of them do. Right.
Yeah, that rain does look hard. It really does look hard. I'm surprised that the game is continuing, but like I said, they said that it's going to be a short thing.
Let's go. I got my monitor here. I'm trying to protect that. I've got the box that I use to put myself on air, talk to you guys.
Buster's bunker.
All right, so that'll end the inning there.
Dawn on strikes. We go to the 5th in a very quick inning. Just 10 pitches to get through it.
I'm a bee, and I bumbled my way into your car. But this hive isn't big enough for the both of us.
There's been a significant uptick in poncho sales at Fenway over the last inning. I'm sure there has.
Buzzkill. And if you don't have the right auto insurance coverage, paying for this could really sting. So get Allstate, save money, and be protected from mayhem, like me.
Thrill of finding your path with the Nissan Pathfinder Rock Creek.
With so many choices on Booking.com, like this waterfront hotel, even Yankees fans are loving Boston.
Oh, no.
We're just keeping tabs on arrivals.
While enjoying your hotel's view of the harbor.
Is that what that is?
And their well-reviewed clam chowder.
That's all they had.
Yeah.
And are those your kids dressed as Boston lobstermen?
Not our kids.
We're not?
Hun.
With millions of possibilities, you could be a fan of any U.S. city. Booking.com, Booking.yeah.
I think that'll probably be it for Tanner Houck. I'm assuming Camp Boozer's coming in, right?
Back on Sunday Night Baseball, it was one of those sort of rock star appearances. You're all waiting for Jazz Chisholm, the Yankees, where he showed up. Just less than an hour, really. 5:41 for a 7 o'clock start. More than an hour.
A lot of fans actually now have left their
He's all
seats.
jazzed up, and he swings and misses at that pitch as we continue on Sunday Night Baseball with the rain falling. An interesting acquisition when the trade was made. I know we communicated with each other about what Chisholm can bring to the team, given they have a handful of outfielders. Stanton's coming back either Monday or Tuesday. Primarily been an outfielder.
Top of the 6th inning, Jazz Chisholm's up. That'll ground out to first base, and he is out. So Tanner Houck is still in. A little surprised because, I mean, yeah, they let him go to the end of last inning, but they were looking like they got Cam Bouger up. It looked like that was gonna be his last hitter, and they're keeping him in.
Again, up in the zone, but you see where the back tilt is now? I think that's where he struggles consistently up. Down, he can catch up.
They also might just be trying to stretch him out until a possible delay. That way they don't have to burn Bouger, and then like they still have him, you know.
They're going to touch upon that. They're going to try to quiet him up a little bit with the hands.
Because usually if a pitcher starts and then a rain delay happens, the pitcher ends up coming out, unless if it's a short one.
Be able to be the player that everyone thought he was going to be already by this time.
Waiver towards the line.
And Carl, those little things as a hitting coach, you know, they say it's a game of inches in so many ways.
It's really coming down right now.
As a hitter, you have to be as consistent as possible to be able to know exactly where that bat head is in the zone long enough to be able to get up to those pitches.
Jesus Christ. I cannot believe they're playing right now.
PS Plus 2022 is best. And that was, of course, in just 60 games. Glaber will walk on a ball.
So Glaber Torres walks.
That doesn't include his base running value. That's just hitting value there, OPS Plus. And positional flexibility potentially, too. He can play third base.
Yep.
We know he can play second. He can play the outfield as well. That's exactly the holes the Yankees are looking for, especially not only this year, but moving forward into next year.
And that dynamic right there is such a critical one as he saddles up next to Judge. The stolen base aspect of Chisholm not overlooked. You know, oh my goodness, popped up on the
So as a pop-up, that'll be out number 2.
I think one of the biggest adjustments he's going to have to make is pre-game, post-game, dealing with all the media in New York, in that clubhouse. It's different than in Miami. Miami, you had maybe 1 or 2 cameras. You had maybe 5 or 6 media personnel.
That may be just what he needs. Maybe, you know, time will tell. But when you play under the big lights in a major market, you better bring it.
Ready for a new RCR to dominate Richmond?
Is there.
You think 2 weeks is going to make that much of a difference?
That's what they say when you put on the Yankees.
Plus, aren't like most of the people in the shop just kind of like having a mini vacation right now?
Carl, I can tell you this, people with other teams, when this move was announced, they were kind of scratching their heads because they don't see a perfect fit for Chisholm with the Yankees. But the Yankees front office perspective was, look, we got a good player who helps make the team overall better.
See, last year,
left Aaron Boone and his staff to figure out where
last year when I was at Fenway, it rained super hard. But like, when they actually took the tarp off, when they put the tarp on the field, when they started the rain delay, it wasn't raining as hard as it is right now. Like, they're so inconsistent with the rain delays.
Judge, there is Soto. Over 2 with the block tonight, and behind again. I would imagine if Houck looks back so far in this game, he'd say that the command.
Jesus Christ, dude.
B minus C plus, because he's at the beginning of the year landing the sweeper, landing the off-speed pitch.
They're kind of in a ground ball machine too, and a lot of balls elevated.
Maybe since they expect this one to end soon. I mean, you've still got a good hour probably left in this game.
Yankees expected batting average off of Tanner Houck tonight, based on the quality of contact, including launch angle.
Maybe more since, you know, it's only a 2-run game right now.
3-1, Volpe. Swings at it, pops it up. Strasburg was shaded up the middle. He's
Come on, come on. There you go. So that'll bring us to the bottom of the 6th inning.
He's got his team still in it. He is through 6 in his 4-2 Yankees with 3, 4, and 5. Coming up for the Red Sox Sunday Night Baseball.
Everything you want is right here.
Oh, the rain? Oh, yeah, maybe. I mean, they did say they expected it to end soon, but it's just...
A lot of dragons.
I mean, it could. I don't know. I'm one for player safety. That's my thing. Like...
This is the greatest team ever.
The Disney Plus Hulu Max bundle. Plans starting at $16.99 a month.
That's my thing.
Okay, ideas. Where are we going?
I got one.
What about a comedy show?
I've seen you, I've swiped on you. No.
Oh, I got an idea.
I feel hungry.
Let's go.
Whatever your vibe. Tacos.
Definitely tacos.
The NASCAR should shut down.
All hybrid Camry.
I mean...
Toyota. Let's go places.
That's a pretty...
Hey, watch it.
Jesus Christ, that's a dumbass statement, Jada.
Trapped hairs for my face.
Game changer.
Well, flex this contours to it. So the
Oh, God.
every hair one strip for the ultimate Gillette shaving experience. The best
Don't make me do this rant.
What's up? I'm Miles.
Hey, and I'm Jara.
And a little thing
Okay, like,
about the Chick-fil-A
NASCAR, yes, like, every time you step in a car, you're pretty much agreeing to your death every time you step in a car in NASCAR. You know? And when you're playing baseball, you agree to the possibility of injury, but you don't want to give them a bigger possibility of having that injury, you know? You want to minimize that possibility.
MLB Network and at-bat subscription streaming MLB Network 24/7 plus select out-of-park games. Visit MLB.com/at-bat for details.
And it does look like it's starting to lighten up a bit. Hopefully it is.
Umpires, the managers, but we carry on. And we are back now to that part of the order. We saw Refsnyder retired on a strikeout.
Yes, naturally it is unsafe, but you don't want to do those things to enhance the unsafety.
Buster, are you still with us under the umbrella?
Yep. Everything is good down in the bunker.
How active will these two teams be the rest of the way to Tuesday with the deadline?
Two of the more active teams, the Yankees, with very distinct needs, they are looking for bullpen help. Carl, I think their preference would be to get a left-hander and a right-hander. You know, they have been connected with guys like Tanner Scott, the Miami Marlins. Also been some conversation with other teams about a starting pitcher. And the Red Sox are talking about adding another right-handed hitter. I think that player probably would have the ability to play first base, maybe outfield, and they need a bullpen piece because without Chris Martin, they lack experience in front of Kenley Jansen.
0-2 after that changeup. That one misses high. They also did trade for pickup James Paxton. So the Big Maple is back wearing a Red Sox uniform.
Yes, we also did trade for James Paxton.
With the Dodgers, where he was throwing 596 miles an hour.
Carl, I talked to him today about that and about what he was trying to do in that start where his velocity took a big jump. He said he actually was working to grip the ball a little harder. He was checking those velo, some of the velo readings between pitches. He feels really good, and he was excited to come back to a team where he knows, you know, the training staff, manager Alex Cora.
Center field, good jump here by Chisholm. He read that really well off the bat. There was one out.
Okay, Jaden.
Talk about guys excited about having their manager extended. This guy certainly had a big smile on his face.
I will say I learned he's a bit of an actor because Alex Cora was telling us how when he gave him the news and Raffy was excited and everything. And what Raffy told me today was, yeah, my agent texted me when you guys broke the news of the contract extension. So he knew it before Alex told him.
Hey, one thing, you watch these at-bats between Rodon and Devers, he has pounded him in with that 96-97. Gets Jackson and Chase. Boy, Tony, that's pitching right there.
Yeah, the mix of pitches is just the story for Rodon tonight. Obviously, the back-to-back home runs. He has really mixed his pitches so well, gotten swings and misses on all of them. Second most frequent pitch tonight, his changeup.
Yep. 0-2. That's down. Yeah, to Buster's point, the Red Sox bullpen, third lowest whiff rate in the league, fourth lowest average velocity in baseball, about 88.6. They're just not missing a lot of bats. They are in desperate need of some help. Devers chases. Good job by Rodon. He gets him on a slider.
Well, just well set up. The fastball's in. Comes with sliders, and you can see that one over the heart of the plate. It looks like it's down the middle. 2,862 RPMs. That's well above average, 19% more. And also the vertical drop, 2 inches more break than average.
Neal aggressive on the first pitch, and he's behind 0-1. That K-Zone with the 3D Plus was brought to you by Sage, which is the official finance software partner of Major League Baseball. Don, 95th pitch on the way. And Neal beats it into the ground. Charged on 2 hops. Cabrera has beat him out by 2 steps. A very, very good inning again by Rodon. 10 pitches last inning, 9 more in that one. We are through 6. It's the Yankees 4 and the Red Sox 2.
At Amica, we know it's more than a car or a house. It's about the place you call home, and the ones you come home to. It's about looking out for them and seeing how far you've come. At Amica, we're here to protect the life you've built.
This is the GMC Sierra, powered by the Turbo Max engine. With the confidence of 430 pound-feet of best-in-class standard torque. GMC Sierra, it's the truck. Get 1.9% APR on select 2024 Sierra 1500 models, or current eligible GMC owners get over $7,800 total value. We are professional grade GMC.
When you choose a blimmer, everything becomes brighter. Crafted with Valencia orange peel and Blue Moon is made brighter.
Sunday Night Baseball here at Fenway Park. It's presented by Capital One. What is in your wallet? Eligible Capital One Rewards card holders, you can redeem your rewards for tickets to your favorite MLB teams throughout the season. Capital One Entertainment. Visit CapitalOne.com/entertainment for more information. It is the Red Sox bullpen activated first. They will bring the lefty in, Cam Booser. He's making his 14th appearance, a .93 ERA, and he pitched Friday, 8 pitches, Saturday, 15. Ninth hitter in the order, Cabrera, gets the benefit of the call, does Boozer. Appeared to be up and out, but it's strike 1. Cabrera reached on a walk, stranded at third base his last time up. Rain has significantly diminished. One attempt fouled off.
Not a bad idea with potentially wet grass out there. Get it down, they put a little pressure.
Wet grass and a left-handed pitcher on the mound that falls to the third base side. Second baseman playing almost behind the bag at second. have been a race to the bag.
Foster, you have an updated forecast?
Yeah, it's supposed to be mostly dry over the next 45 to 60 minutes.
Good.
With the rain being sort of that on and off type stuff. So I think we're going to be good tonight, guys.
Good,
Hey,
good.
just changed it.
Yankees off to Philadelphia. They'll play tomorrow night. They'll get Zach Wheeler in that game.
Hopefully this game can end before
Mariners
then.
in town for the game against Red Sox. Start that series. Bruce misses with a four-seam fastball.
I'd like to give congratulations out to longtime announcer Joe Castiglione. Went into the Hall of Fame, so deserving of that honor.
Jam there, yeah, the Ford Frick Award winner. Growing up in this area, I heard Joe Castiglione most of my life listening.
One of the all-time greats.
Threw out the first pitch today.
I was talking to him before the game, and Joe said when Alex Cora, his signing was announced in the Red Sox clubhouse, that the Red Sox players gave him a standing ovation, a thundering standing ovation, to give you an idea of how locked in Joe is, and then how the players love Alex.
Reference there, and Alex's respect for Castiglione and the industry. He was out there and he caught the first pitch. There, of course, our colleague as well, Dave O'Brien. Yeah, Dave O'Brien and Joe Castiglione. Sticks here at Fenway Park for a long, long time. 1-2, Booster's pitch. High 2-2.
He got a lot of pressure today with all his family here. Watching the man throw a strike over to Alex Cora.
Legend.
Right field, and O'Neill will go over there, and he will make it. It's so important, I think, that radio announcers for baseball teams. You spend a lot of time in your car. You do listen. Yeah, in summertime, you're in the yard, you're at a beach, you're listening to games, but the radio is such a critical part of baseball and a connection between the fans and their teams. You can suit up for summer while you're listening to the radio at a beach or in your yard, barbecue. MLBShop.com is the place to go. Check out the largest selection of official jerseys, caps, t-shirts, collectibles, and a lot more. Gear up with your favorite team at MLBShop.com.
So, Eduardo and Coney, you guys were both at some point during your careers hired guns, traded in the middle of the season to a contender. What's that experience like? And what will that be like for a guy like Jazz Chisholm?
Tremendous adrenaline rush. Buster, it's a lot of pressure, obviously, but also, you feel the pressure and the accountability to come through for your new team, because you know if you're a hired gun or you're traded in a pennant race, you're going to be in a pennant race and potentially play in postseason.
And Verdugo finds one. This one's going to skip all the way to the wall. And Doogie's digging for second base, and he is in there with a stand-up double. Alex Verdugo's second double of the game. And he hit that one hard as well. An exit velocity of almost 108 miles an hour.
Well, now the rain's picking back up.
Guys, again, Verdugo going the other way.
Did they just lie to us?
In the first inning on the second pitch. And this one, he drives it to left center field, putting himself in scoring position for the big two.
And one of those big two up here, Juan Soto. 0 for 2 with the walk. Boozer bounces one. Soto says, hold on. Eduardo, as a hitting guy, one of the most unique parts of the Soto plate appearance, we hear all about the shuffle. It's what he does with that front foot.
Keeps that hip closed. So he over-exaggerates it, pointing it in almost towards the catcher. Trying to keep that hip closed.
2-0. How was your experience today as you get traded at the deadline?
It's pressure packed. I mean, you have to embrace it. You have to know exactly what you have to do, not try to get yourself out of the game.
2-0.
In my case, it was a little different because I was to face left-handed pitching. I get traded to Seattle, where there weren't too many lefties coming up. But Jazz Chisholm right now, in a big market like this, it's unlike any other feeling.
3-0. Judge on deck. Verdugo at second for Soto. That's a called strike. On was taking the steps toward first. Press pause.
Colin's right. Pitch was outside. Doesn't have to be as usually what the bench will say, and most likely what Juan told him.
Ooh. That's ball 4.
There is another walk. Second of the night.
God damn it.
The guy who is constantly atop the leaderboard when it comes to walks. And that brings Cora out, Judge up, and a pitching change here at Fenway on a Sunday night.
So Cam Boozer's coming out of the game.
And Alex is already out of the dugout.
Seen enough from Boozer again, pitching for the 3rd consecutive night. Judge is up with 2 on. Don't go anywhere.
You ever feel like the only place you can find cars is in car commercials? Oh, this isn't a car commercial. This is an Auto Trader commercial. And this is one of the millions of new and used cars that you can find on Auto Trader. You can find cars like the ones on your favorite show. Oh, no. Or the car in this show. Get out the water. I bet I can even find the cars in my feed. Sure can. You can even find the car in that movie on Auto Trader. Hey, find your own car.
There are many ways to do things. At Old Dominion Freight Line, we do them this way. This way has people who start early, people who care, and inspire each other to do things the way they should be done. This way uses technology and goes the extra mile to deliver your promises on time, every time. This way is why we're the #1 national LTL carrier for quality. For us, this way is the right way, which is why it's the only way we go.
Feel the groove in the all-new Camry. Toyota. Let's go places.
Whoa, Nelly. iPhone 15 with tons of storage. I really want one.
Yo, you've won 14 times on the LPGA Tour. Since when is one enough for you?
That is true.
Get your head out of the sand trap, switch to T-Mobile, and get 4 iPhone 15s on them. And 4 lines for just $25 a line. And you can save on every plan versus the other big guys.
Swing big at T-Mobile. Get 4 iPhone 15s on us and 4 lines for $25 a line.
4?
So, Greg Weissert is in.
That's
not good. Don't know why he would do that.
Dugo off second, Soto off first. Time called. Weisert's appeared more than any reliever for the Red Sox this season. This will be his 45th appearance.
It's not as bad as I thought he was, but he's not great.
And then you fall off with a changeup and a slider. No strikes to Judge. Moves from that batter's box, just waggles the bat. Single and an RBI from Judge in this one. A couple of homers in the series. There's that sweeper, and it missed badly. And no strikes to 99. Judge looks back out at Weissert after that 4-pitch walk. He will go to first. The bases will be loaded. Judge reaches base again. Here you go with Austin Wells, and the bases loaded. And Knight swings and foul the first one off.
Carl, we've heard so much about how weak the hitters in the Yankees cleanup spot have been, but Austin Wells is beginning to emerge in this offense. Aaron Boone was talking about how great he's looked over the last month.
4 homers his last 10 starts, 6 in his last 16. Chance for a big number here. And this one is out towards left, heading into the corner goes Ref Snyder. And he reaches.
Well, that's going to score a run, though.
Verdugo to come on in.
That'll make it a 5-2 game. That ain't good.
5-2.
Not what I wanted.
How important was it for Verdugo to get on? If you're going to pitch around those two, it has to be Wells to come through, and he does it again. Add to Buster's point, this time, breaking pitch, gets under it to at least get one in.
Yeah, Wells knows Weiser very well, having caught him in the minor league system of the Yankees for several years.
Production from Verdugo tonight with a couple of doubles, and the cleanup spot has delivered as well. Now Chisholm seemingly has come up with a runner on or scoring position each time. Struck out, fielder's choice, rounded out to first. First game in a Yankee uniform for Jazz Chisholm.
So Jazz Chisholm's up 0 for 3 tonight. 0-1 count on him.
Really address the other side of the coin, which is, and Verdugo had been hitting the ball a lot better. But when somebody comes in who plays, you know, the outfield, and you're struggling, probably sends a little signal to you, right?
Yes. Competition sometimes can be a good thing.
Yeah. Rolled over to first, and that should be an easy one, and Chisholm is out. The Yankees do add a little insurance. Verdugo let it off with a double. He comes in on the sac fly. Yanks by 3, bottom 7. Coming up on Sunday Night Baseball.
So bottom 7's coming up.
This place gives me the creeps.
Where is that?
Something in the wall. Get tickets now.
To find inner peace. We were made to track flight prices to paradise.
Finding your path with the Nissan Pathfinder Rock Creek.
You know, if you preheat the skillet, it keeps the eggs from sticking.
Hold fast, not hard. Don't be afraid of the birds. They're just as scared of you.
Hey, Dad, can I ask you about some financial stuff?
I'd love to help you, son, but you know I hate giving out advice.
Talk to a financial professional today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. Mass Mutual.
Three-run lead for Carlos Rodon as he is back on the mound. Aaron Boone pushing his lefty workhorse out there. Going to go over 100 pitches, and as Cody said, the pitch mix tonight has been outstanding. Trying to back up his last start, which was 7 innings, with another 7-inning effort. The last one against the Rays, just 2 hits. And tonight, it's been really, really good against the Red Sox. 4 hits and 2 runs. This is what the Yankees had hoped Rodon would be.
Yeah, I mean, even that mix of pitches, this changeup is the second most used pitch tonight. 23 swing and misses, 8 of them on the changeup.
16 of 24 first pitch strikes, 2 for Rodon. But through the first inning, 1, 2, 3. And Jake Cousins is up in that Yankee bullpen, the righty. Gonzalez followed by Jansen. This time of year, you go into a series, a big series like this, leave with 2 out of 3. You get another really good performance by such an important piece of Rodon, and you feel so much better about yourself, don't you? It's amazing the peaks are so high and the valleys, which the Yankees have experienced, can be so low.
Well, yeah, I mean, Carlos Rodon is a big part of this starting rotation. Nights like tonight, where he can miss bats. And he has. He's missed a lot of bats tonight and has the Yankees in a position.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And Carl, with both these teams headed into series against contenders, the Yankees getting ready to play the Phillies, the Red Sox, the Mariners.
To your point, 24 swings and misses.
Yes. 3-2. Spoiled. It's a good pitch, tailing away at 96. Velocity is still there for Rodon. White Sox and the San Francisco Giant. Remember when the Yankees acquired him, Aaron Boone and everyone else. This is the guy. He is perfect for New York and Yankee Stadium and the New York Yankees. Center field on a line. Chisholm right there.
The changeup is the story for me and Carlos Rodon. We talked about him upping his usage at 11% on the year. Well, tonight that's way up. 3 in the zone for swing and misses, and then expanding. 3 out of the zone. Perfectly located. They look like strikes, and then they dive out of the zone.
Gets ahead with a curveball. 3rd highest change usage in a game of Rodon's career. Curve usage highest of any of his top 6 change usage games.
There's another one.
That's the story. And moving forward, that just bodes so well for Carlos Rodon and the Yankees. This guy's pitching now.
And what great mound presence as well.
Danny Jansen gets another base hit there. So now he's 2 for 2 tonight, and he also had that walk.
One of the reasons, again, the Red Sox said we wanted Danny Jansen. Left-handed pitcher on the mound, hits the ball hard, pulls the ball, and there he is with a single.
2 for 2 on the night already with a walk as well added to it. Bat head through the zone, but he's looking for one thing. That's the pull. And Alex Cora said it to Buster earlier. That wall right there is his good friend. It's going to be now his best friend.
Rodon out of the game. Cousins coming in.
All right, Rodon is coming out.
It's
on now.
Award-winning lineup. Men's Health's best beer trimmer
It's
for
on.
beginners, among Men's Journal's best beer champions and washers, and GQ's best beer conditioners for soft, no-itch facial hair. Your beard is our trim. These are your tools. King C. Gillette.
Higher shipping rates may be the cost of doing business, but at what cost?
Turn shipping to your advantage with low-cost ground shipping from the United States Postal Service.
Another round. I'm good. Let's do a song.
Look what I've just made. The perfect pearl.
Not too bad, but check this out.
Whoa, a true Venus clam.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Hi! Need new glasses? Buy 1 pair, get 1 free at Vision Works. How can you see me? I can't, I'm just telling everyone. Hey!
Buy 1 pair, get 1 free for back to school. Vision Works. See the difference.
electrified. Hankook Tire.
All the gear to go back in style. Welcome to your Walmart.
Ray J. Cousins hasn't allowed a earned run in 10 of his 14 appearances this year. There's that fastball. Located on the corner, 95. He gets Rafaela to start. Big time strikeout guy, Rafaela. Good bat speed on a fastball. A little swimmer that's going to fall just in the outfield grass. Rounding third. Here's your throw to third.
There you go.
Sliding underneath it. In safely is Jansen.
The hell did I miss?
It wasn't high. It looked like Verdugo may have had a chance to get him.
I agree with you 100% on that one. Verdugo picked up his eyes and he's like, wait a second, I have a chance here. Hesitation by Jansen right there. Should have kept him at second base. Instead, he goes for it. That ball's thrown lower around the bag.
A little surprised Rafaela didn't round harder and take a shot to go to second on that throw. Aggressive from Jansen. Not so much from Rafaela.
What a great impression that man right there has set with the Red Sox.
Jake Cousins is in the pitch for the Yankees. And here comes Dom Smith, who has been very clutch at times this year.
Smith has now got himself bat with a donut, and he will swing, and he'll be the potential tying run at the plate. So Blake will come out to talk to Cousins about how to deal with Smith.
If you're Dom Smith in this situation right here, you have to be careful. Anything with a two-seamer, you got to force Cousins up. Have to force him up. If not, you'll be liable for that ground ball double play. A good candidate, as Smith does not run well.
Google Cloud AI knows that 102 mile per hour exit velocity with a 38-degree launch angle and the fact it's 95 degrees out means that ball's going to carry 6.6 feet further. Catch the game like never before with Google Cloud AI.
Well, in a series that has seen comebacks from both teams in both games, there's a chance now for the hometown team, the Red Sox, with Dominic Smith coming to the plate. Smith has hit safely in 14 of his last 22, and he has 4 career homers against the Yankees, which is his most against any American League opponent.
So in comes Dom Smith.
Cousins, Smith, Duran on deck, looking to roll a double play. If you're Cousins, Smith right away swings at that first one, a slider, and he's behind 0-1.
Normally, we've seen Alex Cora and the Red Sox be very aggressive, stealing bases against the Yankees this year.
That's absolutely right.
It'll be interesting to see how he plays this one.
Rafaela got a lead at first. Not going. And a good pitch right there on the inside. Smith behind 0-2 as Cousins bears down.
Cousins pretty quick to the plate.
Bigger lead for Rafaela. Here it comes. He's not going. That's way inside. A really good scoop again. But Wells, defensively, one of the best in the American League with 8 defensive runs saved. Top 5. Makes a great play.
I mean, he made this play look easy, and it was anything but easy. Almost hit Smith on the way by. So that's all glove work. That's the only chance you have.
Especially when you have that knee down like that. There's no way to try to get in front of it. You have to be able to pick it.
Jansen, not great speed at third, terrific speed at first as Rafaela takes another half step. Here, Smith is called out.
Come on.
Cousins elevates and paints.
Coming in the front door with 17 inches of horizontal break on this two-seam fastball. Starts in off the plate, comes back. two-seam grip, and here comes the movement. Made a right-hand turn at the last minute.
Well, the All-Star Jared Duran now steps in.
All-Star MVP Jared Duran, that is.
3. Gets ahead, slider.
That pitch has been money right there. For Cousins, since it's come in, throw that slider over for a strike, get ahead.
Duran on one pitch, flew on to left his last time up. He's 0 for 3. Another good one in on his fist that he could only foul straight back.
So far, the Red Sox 0 for 4 with runners in scoring position tonight.
Duran's a .291 hitter this year. He is .237 this season against the Yankees with 14 punch-outs. Cousins going to do here? Go back inside?
You can.
Duran, he went back-to-back strikeouts.
Are you fucking serious? Come on. Give me a fucking break. Are you fucking kidding me?
And on a night in which the bullpen is depleted,
go fuck yourself, Mom.
Cousins delivered.
Cousins is becoming the swing and miss guy that the Yankees have needed all year long. Back-to-back strikeouts. Did he go? Whoa. Which uniform are you wearing?
Whoa.
With no fees or minimums and no overdraft fees, banking with Capital One is the easiest decision in the history of decisions. Even easier than this.
We need a clutch hit. Derek Jeter.
Hang in there, rookie.
Yep, even easier than that. With no fees or minimums and no overdraft fees, is it even a decision? That's banking reimagined. What's in your wallet?
Why would you ever take less when you can live Mox with a double stacked taco, a beefy 5-layer burrito, a chalupa supreme, and a drink, all for just $7? It's time to stop settling and get what you deserve. And you deserve to get Lux for less. Introducing the $7 Lux Cravings Box. Only at Taco Bell.
Cricket has free Samsung Galaxy phones. Whoa! Free phones, fast 5G, and nationwide coverage.
Pretty good deal.
Smile, you're on Cricket.
Once upon a time, there was an infinity, meticulously crafted to stir your imagination and dare you to dream. Luxurious 3-row dreams. Introducing the all-new 3-row Infinity QX80.
The power of baseball goes beyond the field.
It starts with kindness, reaching out a helping hand. Even the smallest gestures mean the world to a lot of people.
Stand up to cancer.
Together.
We're back. Huge performance there by Cousins to come on in relief and get a couple of strikeouts. The Red Sox leave 2 on. Weiser continues to throw for Boston. Trying to keep the lead at 3 in the 8th inning. First pitch, called strike 1. Guys have any thoughts on the check swing, which was really close? We don't review those, obviously. Is there something you'd like to see done on those plays or not?
I think they should be reviewed.
Do you?
I do.
Torres up the middle, and that's exactly where the second baseman was. He dropped it. And safe. Gonzalez moved over from first to second, and Romy. Second error of the night for the Red Sox with Smith at
Great.
first.
And as an infield
Error?
coach,
Great. How'd this happen?
Watch how flat-footed he was.
Come on,
there,
Romy.
Continuing to move his feet and getting the bounce. It played him in between. Set his feet way too early. And when that happens, you're in no man's land.
The demons that the Red Sox experienced early in the season if their errors haunt them tonight. Ben Rice, who grew up in Cohasset, Massachusetts, rooting for the Yankees. Pictures made their way around the internet and other places. Him and his family. Ben wearing a Yankee hat, jersey. He's come to Fenway Park when he was a kid, signed a pesky pole, said Yankees rule on the pesky pole. Rice swings and misses there. Noble Reno School. Somewhere in there, 1 point.
Somewhere in that pesky poll, my name is on there. Actually, I don't know. I don't know how often they erase it. I don't know how often they cover it up.
It's in that buffer area.
Yeah, I mean, that's so. Thanks a lot, Carl. On what?
There it is.
You're telling me to go find a signature in that.
I just said, do you think, Buster, to find it?
No.
The electronics still need protection. That ball smoked into the gap and left, and it's going to get down and go to the wall. Here comes Torres. He is going to put the brakes on. And Ben Rice.
God fucking damn it. I hate this game.
Yankees battle delivers for his favorite team with a double.
Everything away in this sequence to Ben Rice, and he finally goes out and gets one that's elevated. So what's the game?
That's what big league hitters do, right? You continue to show them one thing, they eventually will figure it out and get you. Forcing the Red Sox to get the infield in from the second and third.
Smith way in at first for Volpe. Stand there. Smith is about 15 feet in at first, and now he's backing up slowly.
He's guarding against a safety squeeze.
Yeah. 7 hits the Yankees have tonight. 4 of them have been doubles. That was another one. On the mound, pitched at Fordham University, and then he skipped his senior season, signed with the Yankees, and then later was traded for Alex Verdugo.
Like the old school transfer portal, go straight from college ball to pro ball.
He's got a lot of talent, and certainly one of the biggest breaking sliders in the game.
Yankees' patience in laying off the pitches just out of the zone. Terrific. Volpe, that is foul.
Oh, good.
Close.
That could have been bad. Game already is bad, though.
Yankees so far 7 hits in the game, 4 of them for extra base hit doubles. Some pain right on the line.
Two with runners at second and third. Nobody out. And Weiser, he will go to first.
Nice.
And not advancing is Torres at third. Boy, right place, right time.
Call that the Nalgaso. Right in the butt cheek.
It's just the way you teach it in spring training, right?
Yeah, that's all me. Like it.
Gleyber Torres playing it safely at third base. One, you know, if you're anticipating the flow and you got a good secondary lead and you see the ricochet, you might take a chance, but with nobody out, decide to hold up. Requires a really good secondary lead from Gleyber. Kind of caught flat-footed over there on third. Weiser never even looked. He just made the play at first, so if Gleyber's bouncing, he might have had a shot to score there.
That got him in the right place?
Yes. Forrest Gump ball.
95 miles per hour, that'll leave a mark.
Oswaldo Cabrera. There is that nasty sweeper. Look at Frisbee coming in.
I mean, that thing started about 7 inches outside, ended up inside. Almost 20 inches of balls on the break. At his best, he could get in the low 20s, 23 inches or more of break on that slider.
For a hard hit ball on the ground, given the rain all night, has the ability to skip by an infield. That one missed away. You got to play soccer goalie or use the backside to stop that ball. Verdugo on deck. Couple of doubles tonight, scored a couple of runs. That ball is driven deep to right field. That sends O'Neill back, still going back. That's a ground rule double, and that's 2 runs scored for the New York Yankees. Oswaldo Cabrera gives them the insurance they wanted with a 2-run double. They lead it 7-2.
Fuck this game, man.
Earlier in the game, we talked about the supporting cast having to show up. Well, the New York Yankees supporting cast has shown up here this evening again. Pitch out over the plate, he gets it. Right center field, Sid Duran, where he is deep, playing a little bit shaded towards right center field, but no chance for either of them to get to the ball.
That's a great point. Verdugo with a couple of doubles now up. Judge has the single. Wells has been huge tonight with a couple of runs, an RBI, double. And Rice had a big hit.
Well, we talked about how the Yankees were so good early in the year. They scored a lot of runs. I thought the reason that they scored a lot of runs was because Volpe was so good at the leadoff spot. Once he cooled off, it seemed like the Yankees cooled off as well. And now if this guy right here can continue to get on, at least against right-handed pitching, the Yankees could take off again.
That's what I mean. This idea how this conversation has changed over the course of this series, let alone this game. Rodon was terrific. You're getting some production from other guys. You've added Chisholm, who hasn't hit yet. The narrative is changing. Ouch. Verdugo, that one hurts a little bit.
I still say that both of these teams have a chance to meet in the postseason. The Red Sox have turned things around, even though obviously this series have a chance to lose 2 out of 3 here, but Verdugo right up the front leg.
And it's not been good since the All-Star break.
Tony, I used to wear a soccer shin guard on the inside of it just to protect it a little bit more. That's tough right there. That's going to leave a serious mark, especially on travel day for the Yankees.
Darren Boone talked about how he really believed that he could see this type of streak coming for Alex Verdugo, that he was swinging the bat better after a really ugly month.
Brady Criswell warming, Verdugo angry after fouling one there. You see Osmus and Boone talking.
Black guy piss in my mouth.
Yes, absolutely.
He's gone the other way a couple of times, swings and misses at that one. A change up away. Verdugo is gone.
Well, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna try to take a shit,
The
like,
second
really
time
quick.
this season, guys, we've talked about depth, etc.
Hopefully before the end of the commercial break.
Yankees have scored 7
I've been holding this shit in for like 2
The only
hours.
other time they did that was June 5th. That was against the Twins in a 9-run win. When that game 9-5. Here's Soto. He's reached base twice, thanks to a walk. And he swings there and fouls it off. You brought up a point in where you feel like Soto at any point, if he wanted to, could figure out a way to get on base, could figure out a way to walk.
I really do. If he puts his mind to I need to get a walk here to get Judge up. Well, we saw it in the All-Star game against Skeens. Trying to sell it. Now it's 0-2. It's almost like that Corey Hart song. Never surrender. Right here, not surrendering to this AB.
Corey Hart fan, huh? Is that right? On the ground, Devers had to go off with his glove. Boy, this is one of the shakier performances that the Red Sox have had in a while. Defensively, likely the third error against them, and that brings up Judge.
We saw it again in Alex Cora. I guarantee he's taking note of it. Footwork. We saw it with Romy Gonzalez at second, and now Devers, he was left-footed when contact was made. That's where the error started, and by that time, he was not able to get himself in position. Pitch was coming in, flat-footed. That can't happen, and I guarantee you that man right there will address it with his players individually.
Infield defense, those numbers don't lie. Alex looks pretty good.
Yep. They move pieces all around, and because of that error from Devers, it allows Judge to come up again, and again with 2 on. He picked up his 96th RBI earlier tonight. He got 37 home runs, on pace for a 55-56 home run season. But Judge's pace can accelerate quickly when he gets hot. And for Weiser, this will be the 25th pitch of the inning. Strikes to Judge, who has been incredibly patient at the plate tonight. Weiser delivers. That is a ball strike, 2-1. Barely had his toe on the first base side of the rubber. Weiser's got his foot all the way on the third base side. 2-1. Here's that patient eye of Judge. It feels like as Weiser looks in, gets the benefit of the calls now a little bit. That was a ball.
He's the big guy overall. Feet, legs, hands, arms.
3-1. Will he challenge him? Back when Bonds was doing what he was doing.
That's much better.
When he got the pitch, and it was infrequently, but when he got it, he smoked it. In this case, Judge didn't really get it. Laid off, and the bases are loaded.
But this game is not better. They committed another fucking error when I was in the bathroom.
And it accentuates how important this cleanup spot is going to be moving forward for the Yankees. Austin Wells has had a good night. Swings at that first one.
The Sunday Sox aren't doing too good now. They lost last Sunday. They're 15-2 on Sundays now, and now they're gonna. Looks like they're gonna be 15-3. But the game ain't over. Still got baseball left.
Again, just to kind of accentuate that point. Leadoff has been a little bit of a hole when it comes to OPS, 25th out of 30. They are 1-1 when it comes to second and third in the order. And last in that cleanup spot. What they've seen for Wells is a sends one foul down the left field line.
Wells, a well over 900 OPS over the last month, even longer. So it's been an extended period of time, and his overall numbers on the year well above average now. 750 range OPS plus.
And Giancarlo Stanton coming back either tomorrow or Tuesday. 1-2. Swing and a miss. He got him, and that was the changeup. The Yankees will leave him loaded. We head bottom 8. Boston needs a big comeback, down 5.
Yeah, they do. You're damn right about that.
And stream what you love for less. For a limited time.
Fucking bullshit, man.
Get a year of Netflix on us. Now that's a win-win.
You got 2 innings to do it.
Like the traders from Peacock.
Make it happen.
Hold on to your coats, dearies. The games are just beginning.
And Bridgerton from Netflix.
Well, I was direct.
But hurry, this offer ends soon. Start saving now at Verizon.com/plusplay. Only on Verizon.
Outback Steakhouse has a 3-course meal called the Aussie. With 2-course salad, your choice of select entrees, and cheesecake for dessert. 3 courses starting at $14.99 at Outback for a limited time.
You are bountiful. Your skeleton can support 2 times your weight. It's in your nature to stand strong. Supplement your bones with high absorption magnesium. Nature's bounty. It's in your nature.
Individual SUVs for individuals. Imagine that. Get offers on select models at the Lexus Golden Opportunity Sales Event.
Hey, I'll give you $574 if you switch.
For an ice cream? Okay.
So what about $574 for switching your home insurance to Allstate?
Tempting, but that's way too much of a hassle.
Actually, it's not. Allstate can handle the switching for you. Just call them.
It's easy and I could save?
And you get Allstate.
Like a cherry on top.
Oh, you brought your own.
Check Allstate first and you could save hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the Office of the Commissioner of Baseball and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without express written consent.
The Sweet Caroline in the background. Aaron Boone's hurt down a whole.
You should not be doing Sweet Caroline when you're down.
What this team is doing tonight, and by the way, as everybody knows that follows the Yankees,
When you're down by like 5, you definitely should not be doing
but
it.
the Yankees started really well in both 22, 23, 24. They fell off in 22. They fell off in 23. They clearly have fallen off here. When they get to the postseason, it certainly appears that way. And this has got the potential to be one of those turning point series for them. And this has been. Talk about these 2 teams coming out of the break as you look at the standings. The Orioles up by 2 in the loss column. Mets, Red Sox, Phillies on the road. Boston has LA and then Colorado, and now faces the Yankees with the Mariners on deck. Those are some gauntlets. Locked up on the infield. DJ LeMahieu is now at first base, and the ball will find you.
Did really well.
You can stream every out-of-market game live or on demand. U.S. subscribers now have 24/7 access to MLB Network. Visit MLB.tv for details. Cutter pops out. Connor Wong comes up. But MLB.tv and subscriptions, and you see a little guy like that, how the world of consuming baseball has changed, and what will it look like for that guy? Like, just saw that little boy there. What is it going to be like in 10, 20 years for him to consume baseball?
Still nothing like live at the ballpark.
That's right.
If you've never been to Fenway Park, you've got to come here just to see it. This is a bucket list place. No matter who you root for.
Did you have a favorite place to pitch? Because of all of that?
On the road, it was here. And that really goes back to 1975 World Series.
Oh, yeah.
I was a huge Louis Tiant fan. So that 75 World Series, I was 12 years old. And the minute I watched Louis Tiant, I went right in the backyard. And just that, I was Louis Tiant. I started whirling, dealing, going sidearm. That's where I learned it.
You got your back to the plate.
Absolutely.
So you want Bill Lee then?
Gets the call. I was going to say, maybe you morphed into a little bit of the spaceman over time.
Mentally, a little bit. On the mound, I was Louis T. And that 75 World Series made me just love baseball and Fenway Park.
Say whatever you may, but I believe Louis Tiant should be in the Hall of Fame.
Yes.
Just, you
No
want
arguments here.
what he did in his pitching career, not only in Boston, Cleveland, it just it was awesome to watch.
It was different to watch too. I mean, you mentioned his delivery and everything, and you stare out and see that number on his back. On the ground, Volpe eats it up. And you talk about pitchers, and he was a pitcher. Yes. The best coverage of today's game. Let's take a look at that guy's triple through T-Mobile Multi.
There he was, and here at Fenway, out of the box, when you hit it to left field, you never know what that monster's going to do, so you have to be able to get out and hustle. Play the game differently here in this ballpark. Rafael Devers knows that.
Devers will wait, so will we. We'll take a timeout here on Sunday Night Baseball as Booney has gone to the pen to bring in his lefty against Devers.
If you want to stand for something greater, you have to run, jump, fall, and get back up. To show that when you stand for something, it will stand forever. Gatorade.
So Caleb Ferguson will be coming into the game.
Is it in you?
Every day, Michelin innovates to move the world forward on the road and far beyond. Michelin, motion for life.
Wherever your summer takes you, twist the ride. With Twizzlers, the twist you can't resist.
When you choose a Blue Moon, everything becomes brighter. Crafted with Valencia orange peel and coriander, Blue Moon is made brighter.
We're back. Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN is presented by Capital One. What's in your wallet? Verdugo's been a difference maker tonight. Judge has been on base again a whole bunch of times. 6 times last night. And Aaron Judge has used the walk to get on again. He singled his first time up and then back-to-back walks, so he's gone base 9 times in the last 2 games. Devers starts off that plate appearance with a first pitch swing, and he takes Ferguson into center. Rafael Devers is on with a single.
Does it really matter left on left or left on right with them? You see Caleb Ferguson's numbers.
I think the answer to the question, rhetorical as it may have been, is no, it doesn't. Here is O'Neill. You guys have done it, so tell us at home, because for the Red Sox, you come out and there's no excuses, but people who have played say that you go to Colorado and it impacts you not only while you're there, but it impacts you after. How real is that?
It's huge. It's huge. I think it's more the after effect. While you're there, you're loving it. You know that it's, as a hitter, it's a hitter's ballpark, yes, but after, I mean, being in that altitude just takes 48 hours away from you. And I was not an everyday player, but when I did not play, I had to always work out at different positions. In Colorado, you have to taper it down, so it doesn't affect you with the after effect of the next series.
1 ball, 2 strikes on the way to O'Neill. Swing, and he is is gone. Ferguson gives up the hit to Devers, punches out O'Neill. Ninth inning coming up with the Yankees up 7-2.
Let's go. Critics are raving about Deadpool and Wolverine.
I guess we're getting that team up after all.
It's Marvel's biggest triumph, and the cinematic event we've all been waiting for. We're just getting started.
Yes, let this man cook.
Rated R in theaters and IMAX everywhere now. Ion. Electrified. Hungro Tire.
Your best defense against erosion and cavities is strong enamel. Nothing beats it. I recommend Pro-Enamel Active Shield because it actively shields the enamel to defend against erosion and cavities. I think that this product is a game changer for my patients. It really works.
Happy birthday, Marty. Oh, no, you don't. Let me get this.
Thanks.
You're too kind. I've heard that.
Unlimited 2% cash back. The Wells Fargo Active Cash credit card.
Something amazing is happening here. Teams have more power to withstand outages. That's because CDW Solutions architects are building more resilient IT and electrical infrastructures with Schneider Electric. With EcoCare remote monitoring services and 24/7 support, your organization has the power to do more than keep the lights in. Make amazing happen. Schneider Electric and CDW.
It started with Rodon and Houck on the mound. You can see the scoreboard there. The Yankees put up a crooked number in the first. It all started with Alex Verdugo. One of his two doubles went high off the wall. He was in scoring position. After Soto grounded out, the Judge delivered a single and an RBI. Austin Wells hit one down the line. It was a ground rule double. And then a little later, after a Chisholm strikeout, Gleyber Torres, the big single to plate two. 3 runs that inning, 3 errors for the Red Sox defensively, and that is one of the reasons that the Yankees have a comfortable 5-run lead as we start the 9th inning. For Criswell on, Jazz Chisholm back up for the Yankees. How long does it take for a player who's traded at the deadline to feel comfortable, or is that too much of a blanket question and it really applies to the person and the club he's going to? Jazz just get his first hit. That's smothered, and he is going to be safe as Chisholm picks up his first hit as a New York Yankee.
You know what Garrett Anderson used to call that? That's a salvage hit. Why? Because you're already 0 for 4 on the night. You just salvage the entire night. 7-2, you're winning. You get a hit in your last at-bat, potentially your last at-bat. Takes the pressure off, Carl. That's what it does, and he provides something that no other Yankee can provide going from home to first, and that's that speed.
You guys, I think he made sure he got that baseball. First hit with the Yankees.
There's so many variables involved to your question, Carl, about getting comfortable. On the field is part of it, having some success, finding a place to live in New York.
Yes.
Am I going to be in a hotel? Somebody going to take me in? Looking for a bed? You know, there's just different levels of getting adjusted. But one thing's for sure, that he's going to play very important games for the first time in his career in September, and then potentially in postseason as well. And there's nothing like it.
There it is. It's a big-time souvenir in the career of Chisholm. First hit is a New York Yankee. Gleyber lays on that pitch for Criswell.
South Beach is great, but you're in the Apple now. And there's just he's going to have a chance to feed on it.
Wait till he sees the paycheck and those taxes. You're not in Florida anymore.
Jones Beach, the Hamptons, and it, you know, find his way.
Absolutely. A lot of action.
He's going to be finding some Bahamian food in New York. There's a lot of that also as well.
Dancing off the first. Glaber pops this one up. Maybe playable. Is anybody going to get there? O'Neal running, ran out of room and slammed into that wall. Poor wall given the size of O'Neal. I think my take on all the experience with the Yankee players, first time they go to New York, but there's two roads you go on. You're there, and then it feels like you embrace it, you love it, and you have success, and you never want to leave it. Or you go the other way, and there's a party that says, I got to get out of here.
It's just nothing like East Coast baseball. With all due respect to the Dodgers, fantastic stadium, fantastic crowds. Look at here, the energy of Fenway Park and of Yankee Stadium, sellout crowds every game.
Well, we're heading out to Seattle, by the way. We'll get a chance to see, you know, the Pacific Northwest and the passion they bring with their Mariner team, making deals again as Chisholm goes, and that one on the ground. Devers fields and fires across. Chisholm slipped, and he sort of crawls back to second base.
Chisholm's still down.
Turn of the bag.
Is he good? Yeah, he's good. All right. Yeah, he's just being dramatic. Is he? Like, you're being a little dramatic right now. It's kind of scaring me.
He was off and running.
Is he fine, or is he just being goofy? I think he's actually hurt. Yeah.
Hit his face.
Yeah, he's hurt. Jazz Chisholm, in his first game with the Yankees, looks to be hurt. Hope he's all right.
Does not look like it's the legs.
Oh yeah, no, he's in pain. He's in actual pain. That's not good. That's not good. I hope he can stay in. Oh yeah, that did not look good.
Did he run into
Oh yeah. When he's trying to get back to the base, he ended up hitting himself in the face.
Did he slip on the bag? Was the bag wet? And then make contact with Romy, or did he slip on the bag and then just land awkwardly?
Is he staying in? Good. Never like to see nobody get hurt.
Made contact with Romy. Right there.
Oh, yeah, the elbow. The elbow. And he kind of rolled that right ankle, too, on the corner of the bag. Eventful day has taken another turn for Jazz Chisholm. Mayhew bats for the first time. He's going to third.
Oh, wow.
Nobody there. I guess the cheek is okay. We know the legs are.
That sucks.
Try to insert yourself right into the right line.
That's heads-up baseball.
I'm going to give it, I'm going to take it.
Well, Mayhew sends one to right.
Oh, that's going to end up scoring another run.
Chisholm will pay off as he will come running in from third base and score his first run as a New York Yankee.
How about DJ Mayhew? He has to give him a high five on that one as well. You go from a fly ball to right to a sac fly, get a run driven in, and bracing yourself to the team.
15 racing in as he gets to that dugout. Effort from Chisholm. Another aspect of that Yankee offense on display there as he rolled into third and scored on the sac fly. For New York, 3 errors for the Red Sox, 9 hits for the Yankees. And without the benefit of one over the wall. On the ground in the hole, that's good for a hit. Anthony Volpe keeps it going. Play Ball is baseball's global youth initiative to highlight the fun and accessible ways to play our great game. To learn more, including how to find a league near you, go to playball.org and follow at Playball on X, Facebook, and Instagram. Smile. Again, left part of that face, which he's making sure is still there and functioning properly. He's got a smile on it. We talked about what the impact was for you guys to go. How about what your teammates did when you got there? How did they make you all feel?
We talked a lot about Aaron Judge and how he runs that clubhouse, and he is a true captain. He'll grab Jazz Chisholm. He'll make him feel welcome. He'll integrate him into that clubhouse. That's why personalities, when you come to the Yankees, matter. When you have leadership like Judge, that matters even more.
And that's something that he really never had, or never felt like he had in Miami. He knows he's not the star. It's Aaron Judge's team. There's a lot of great egos in that team that are pulling one way, and that's the win. And he's going to see that on a nightly basis now.
That's a swing, that's a miss for Cabrera. The Red Sox will come up at the bottom of the ninth. All that Jazz playing tonight here at Fenway. Delivers his first hit, then he gets whacked.
This game just sucks.
Gonzalez. I'm doing okay. I'm going to roll over to third base. When you know I see that I was unable to do that. And you know what else? I think I'll touch home for the first time. Big day, big night for the Yankees and for that guy, Jazz Chisholm.
Yo, can I kick it? Yes, you can. Can I kick it? Yes, you can.
Can I kick it?
¿Qué?
Can I play?
Can I kick it? Can I kick it?
Can I try?
당연하지. Can I kick it? Yes, you can. Can I kick it? Yes, you can. You baby with
about improving.
She's got so much mental determination. You can't compare that to anybody else.
She's put her foot on broken glass, then suffered life-threatening blood clots in her lungs.
I'm literally on my deathbed.
From the hospital back to the court and to the final of the U.S. Open.
Being in the hospital for that whole year was going to be harder than anything else I'm going to face.
Back-to-back strong starts for the Yankees from that guy right there, Carlos Rodon. 7 innings in his last start, and he kept the Red Sox in check throughout his effort tonight. And New York and Rodon have to feel real good about his changeup usage tonight. Off speed.
All right, well,
outstanding. Into the 7th inning, 5 hits.
We have our last chance to rally.
To
make a comeback here.
His fame right now. Yankee rotation with his last 2 outings. The Yankees have 8, the Red Sox have 2. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning here at Fenway Park. Chisholm back up in center field. He's having some
so demoralizing when like
center field.
Because like they scored 3 runs in the first. If we lose this game by 2, or like with only 2 runs, it's like we literally lost it in the first. In the past 3 hours, I've meant nothing.
Collided. And what led to the collision was it?
It's always the most demoralizing of losses.
Chisholm slipping on the bag awkwardly. Should there potentially have been an obstruction call?
I'll tell you this, I do not think that Jazz was going to stop. And maybe he slipped, maybe he didn't, and Romy being there, but the interesting part of obstruction is, then what happens to the batter runner? Is he safe because the obstruction call was made before the out was made at first base? That would have been really interesting to see.
Rodon and the offense and the Red Sox 3 errors have contributed to an ideal scenario for the Yankees given the bullpen and what was available tonight.
Well, the Yankees scored 3 in the top of the first, and then Rodon made it stand, even though he did give up back-to-back home runs in the bottom of the fourth. But it was a dominant performance from Rodon all the way around.
Chester, you're so cute.
It's interesting, we had Garrett Cole
Come here, buddy.
on night, which I recall, we all looked at it and he just said, like, this is the night, this is Cole's night. And he struggled that night. And tonight you basically said the same thing, but here's your chance. This is when you got to step up, and in this case, Rodon did.
Chester!
That's inside. That's a leadoff walk. There's a sneak into the peak of the personality, Jazz Chisholm, and that smile is electric. It lights up the ballpark.
And that's going to be a fucking double. Oh, wait. Yep. No, wait, just one. He just got one.
Interested in any turn.
Slightly risky there. I mean, you got to get out. You get a 6-run lead. A little closer in second than I think they wanted it to be.
A lot closer. I'll say this about Jazz. This is the first time he's going to have an opportunity to play with a house full.
We got Cardinals and Cubs next Sunday, 7 o'clock Eastern Time. StatCast available on ESPN2. 7 Eastern Time will start. And at 6 o'clock Eastern Time, of course, baseball tonight. Sunday night countdown.
Oh, Lone Depot Park in Miami was not full many nights.
There is that aspect. There's no question about it. And the gratitude. I mean, just imagine how the young man's life has changed. Been traded, and here's where you've been traded.
Oh, is Alan Wells okay? Yeah, looks to be fine.
Talks a lot about playing in New York. There's a lot to be said for
Oh, he's
playing
walking
for
weirdly.
the New York team, and there's clearly a lot to be said for playing for the New York Yankees.
Sucking.
He did get a taste of the postseason a couple of years ago, or I guess it was 2000.
Austin Wells, I think he's all right.
Yeah, so it won't be his first taste of a pennant race or postseason, but nonetheless, Eduardo's point is well taken. Sold out crowds every night. The energy.
Skip Schumacher had the Marlins in the playoffs last year.
Yeah.
They got rid of Kim Hing. Everything has changed in Miami so quickly.
That was a great story last year with Kim Hing. It's incredible. So he did get a taste of it.
It's not a lot of players that are in the big leagues or have played in the big leagues from the Bahamas. And Jazz Chisholm right now is the face of those players.
Yeah, no, you're right, Eduardo. Looking at the names of those, this ball is hit on the ground.
Oh, there you go. That would have ended the game right there, but the game will continue.
And on a sliver of hope from the Red Sox, as that was the third out, and Torres didn't make the play.
Yeah, easy one right here. He stays down, but it gets him right on the thumb, on the finger, and then tries to barehand it and cannot find it.
Fuck the Yankees.
Infielders have a clock. And once you bobble it, that clock disappears.
Or it starts really ticking really quickly.
That panic sets in big time.
Exactly. Karen Durant gets a chance to bat again. An 0 for 4 night for Durant.
One.
That time no swing. Remember, he was punched out his last plate appearance on what appeared to be a check. who's out in this game, but it was a little bit closer. And swings and misses with that one.
Antoine Richardson and Lucius Fox, the two Bahamians that have played in the big leagues, along with Jazz Chisholm in the outfield, now a Yankee. It's big news in the Bahamas.
Durant on the ground this time.
And that's going to
stays down. He fires to first of the Yankees. Behind Romo.
So that's the game. Fuck the Yankees. Fuck the Yankees. Ever since fucking the All-Star break, this has not been good.
Trade deadline Tuesday.
Just not been good.
See if any more moves are made, but the big move for the Yankees was Carlos Rodon tonight.
Let's not forget in the 5-hole tomorrow for the Yankees. Most likely it will be Giancarlo Stanton. Lineup gets longer.
They get the Phillies. We'll see you with our trade deadline special. That'll be Tuesday. Please join us, ESPN, 4 p.m. Eastern Time until 6. For Eduardo, Cody, Buster Olney, and our entire crew, Sarah Langs, Andy Jacobson, Mr. Griffin, our director, I'm Carl Ravitch. 8-2 the final score. We'll see you next Sunday.
I'm pissed.
And with that, we say hello. Welcome to Sports Center, Shea Cornett.
Yeah, I was very hopeful tonight, and
will actually go back
did not go well. Did not go well. So I'll read off pitching stats for the Yankees. Carlos Rodon got the win tonight. He's now improved to 11-7 on the year. He pitched 6 1/3 inning, gave up 5 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, struck out 7 batters, and gave up 2 home runs. Those are the back-to-back home runs in the 4th. Also, the only 2 runs tonight, unfortunately. Jake Cousins, he pitched 1 1/3 inning, gave up 1 hit, struck out 2 guys, has a 2.55 ERA. Caleb Ferguson pitched 1 1/3 inning, gave up 1 hit, walked 1 guy, struck out 2 guys, and has a 5.13 ERA. For the Red Sox, Tanner Houck got the loss. He's now 8-7 on the year. He pitched 6 innings tonight, gave up 5 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned runs, 2 walks, 4 walks, 2 strikeouts, and no home runs. Has a 2.79 ERA. Cam Bouger pitched 1/3 of an inning, gave up 1 hit, 1 run, 1 earned run, 1 walk, has a 2.80 ERA. Greg Weissert pitched 1 1/2 innings, gave up 2 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned run, walked 2 guys, struck out 2 batters, has a 4.24 ERA. And Cooper Criswell pitched 1 inning, gave up 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, no walks, struck out 1 guy, and has a 4.09 ERA. Interesting that Criswell came in late. You know, I didn't think he'd be a reliever. But yeah, yeah. All right, guys, that sucks. When's the next time I'll be live for a game? I won't be live Monday or Tuesday. I'll be live. Actually, I don't know, because isn't it Wednesday? Wednesday at 4 is Red Sox Mariners. But also that's the Team USA game is at 3. So, like, I don't know which one to choose. That game is at 4. And I'll be live for the Red Sox Rangers next Sunday at 2:25. So, yeah. Alrighty, guys. I want to thank you guys for watching. This fucking sucked.